Toyota's Friday Night Rivals pregame show is sponsored by Food City.
Friday Night Rivals kicks off the month of September tonight in Southwest Virginia at historic Bullitt Park. The Union Bears hosting the Daniel Boone Trailblazers. It's the first ever meeting between these two schools from neighboring states. Union enters tonight's game 1-0 after a blowout win over Lehigh in their opener.
I thought we got off to a great start, starting with our kickoff return right off the bat. Cam Maddox had a great return, set us up inside the 5-yard line, and we were able to score in 2 plays, and we was able to get that momentum, keep it throughout the entire game, and it was a great team win for us.
You do have several guys who have been starters since they're either freshmen or sophomore that are now seniors. What is it like? What do you see from them knowing that this is their last go around now? Has their mentality changed at all, knowing this is their last ride, so to speak?
I see a lot more attention to detail with those guys, those seniors. They're taking pride in their work and really putting in the extra effort. And they played a lot of football, played in a lot of big games the last 3 years, and we hope to continue that and have a chance to make a long run at this thing.
It's been about 10 months since you've played at Bullitt Park. How nice is it going to be back under the lights at Bullitt Park on Friday?
We're excited having a home game, especially this Friday. Got an out-of-state rival, or not rival, out-of-state game. And it's our youth football night. We're going to have all of our youth kids will be there, going to walk the field with us when our team gets there. So it's a lot of excitement, especially playing here at Bullitt Park. It's a special place. Our kids enjoy playing here, and the enthusiastic fans we got, the passion, the pride in the town and the community. I mean, it's a big deal.
Daniel Boone is someone you guys have never played before. Walk me through how this came about, getting them on the schedule.
Our athletic director, Mr. McFarland, sent out some emails and made some phone calls, and Daniel Boone's AD got back in touch with us, and making that schedule it's hard to do, especially trying to get the home and away, the site correct, getting the weeks to match up, and we had to move a couple of games, and we had a team drop us. That's how this slot came open. Had a team drop us, so we're very appreciative of Daniel Boone reaching out and contacting us, wanting to play.
They are a 5A school in Northeast Tennessee, more than double the size of you guys. So people look at the records, but I mean, this should be, you can't just look at that when you're going against that big of a size difference, can you?
Yeah. It definitely evens the field out a little bit with their enrollment and their numbers. They're a big school, and I think our enrollment, I think we're a little over 500, and we got a good group of kids that work hard, and it's going to be a challenge playing those guys for sure.
What will be some keys for you guys in your home opener to get a win on Friday night?
Well, I think number one, we got to handle our emotions. Can't get too fired up, and we got to handle our emotions. Playing at home, playing in front of the home crowd, we should have a great crowd. And then we've got to play fundamentals, got to block and tackle, and offensively we got to be able to execute, put drives together, pick up first downs, turn those first downs into touchdowns, and defensively we got to tackle well in space. Got to tackle the running back. Their running back runs hard, and got to be able to get off blocks. Our defense line's got to do a good job getting off blocks.
Just confidence-wise, what would that do for you guys to get a win against a 5A school from Tennessee?
Anytime you can get a win, it helps confidence. Because kids, man, they prepare all week, they work hard, and they can see that on Friday night, see things happen in a good way, and being able to get that, getting that big win against a 5A school, I think that'll carry over through our schedule, because our schedule gets pretty tough from here on out.
Cam Bostic, his second year as the starting quarterback. Senior year, how has he progressed at the quarterback position from his second year as a starter from his first year?
He's definitely progressed in a good way. He's become more comfortable in the passing game. He's seeing things better. Having a full year at the quarterback position and being able to, I think we played 11 games last year, or 12 games. Played 12 games last year, and he did a tremendous job last year leading our offense. And he's an athletic kid. He's a multi-sport athlete. Can make things happen with his legs and his arm, and he's gotten so much better in his leadership ability. And our kids look at him in the huddle as a leader, and he seems somehow he seems to has a knack to make that big play for us.
Coming up next on the Food City pregame show, we'll catch up with Daniel Boone head coach Jeremy Jenkins as his Trailblazers make their first ever trip to Bullitt Park.
Yeah. Hi, honey. I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food, too.
There's a reason why Toyota is America's best-selling retail brand. It's the quality, dependability, and reliability that you expect from Toyota. And that starts right here in the USA, where Toyota has invested over $49 billion into 11 different manufacturing plants, including the newest one, a battery plant for its electrified vehicles. There are now 13 different Toyotas built in the USA, with more on the way. America drives Toyota. Let's go places.
For over 60 years, Blackburn, Childers & Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with a personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn, Childers & Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey, King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey, King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey, King & Spivey.
Daniel Boone is a team in desperate need of a win. The Trailblazers have lost 16 games in a row, their last win coming back in September of 2023. Tonight, Jeremy Jenkins will lead his team into Bullitt Park for their first ever matchup against Union.
It's a totally new environment, new team, so I think they are excited about that, especially going to a place where the football stadium's not at the school, something kind of different that our kids will be introduced to.
This Union team, what have you seen from them? They played just one game, dominant. They got a lot of kids back. They have a lot of starters since there were sophomores that are now seniors. So this is kind of a team. They put a lot of eyes on this team.
A lot of size up front. You know, they do a lot of stuff on offense. You know, they want to be a spread, and they'll be getting 2 tight ends, 3 backs right at you too. You know, they'll do a lot of things really multiple on offense. Defense, you know, they try to really get after the quarterback, a lot of speed over there. They try to really control everything with their front. I think their front four is kind of what makes them go. And, you know, we're excited about going up there. You know, it's going to be a football atmosphere. And, you know, taking our kids on the road, something like that will be special.
How about your team? What improvements did you see from week 1 to week 2 from the Volunteer to South Green game?
It was the best first half of offensive football we've had in 2 years. You know, we had over 194 yards in one half. You know, scored 2 touchdowns, you know, and really controlled the line of scrimmage for the most part. But defensively, we didn't really play until the second half, and then we kind of didn't do much offensively the first half. So I think us being more consistent is going to be the key. As far as improvements, I thought we tackled better, and I thought we definitely controlled the clock better this time from the first game. So still a lot of things we've got to do better. We got to tackle better. We got to get in and out of stuff. You know, we got to stay out of those negative plays. Had way too many penalties. I think we had 9 penalties for like minus 70 yards Friday night, and you know, that's not us, and we got to do a better job of cleaning that stuff up.
What did you learn about your team, your players? It's easy when things are going well to be well, but when things aren't going well, what have you learned about your team that they're still showing up and wanting to learn and get better?
We've been 12-0, and we've been 0-10. So it's, you know, this group's been part of that. So they know what it takes, and they know what can happen too. So this group's worked really hard in the off season. They've practiced hard. Now that doesn't mean the results are what they need to be. You still have to keep doing, keep grinding, and keep going. You know, but we've been our own worst enemy. You know, especially the last game. You know, 3 turnovers, 9 penalties. You know, couldn't get off the field on 3rd down on defense, you know, the first half. So, you know, we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot. So our kids see that. You know, we've had opportunities. You know, we've been in positions to make plays, you know, and you know, sometimes, you know, we'll just we'll just shoot ourselves in the foot, whatever it may be. So hopefully we can get those things cleaned up. And we know we're going to be going to a really hostile environment to play. So we're really excited. But at the same time, we are more worried about getting ourselves right than who we're playing. Just trying to get ourselves to get where we need to be.
What's it like for you, to reflect for a second, you're the longest tenured coach in Northeast Tennessee at one school. You've been here since 2004. Now it's 2025. Does it feel like you've been here for 2 decades plus?
Now I've got kids playing for me that they're, I had their dads, and I didn't think I'd ever see that. And that's happened a couple times here. But, like I said,
what keeps that fire burning, though, for this long?
I think just as long as I feel like I can bring something to the table that young people can get something from, then I'm going to do this. I'm not going to be one of these guys that just hangs around to be hanging around. If I see that I need to step away or whatever, then that'll be that. But as long as I feel like I'm being positive and bringing something to the table, and right now I feel as good now and as fired up now as I was 20 years ago. And I love to watch. I love the practice part of football. The games, take it or leave it, but I love leading up to I love the practice and the preparation, and seeing it when young kids, when it clicks and they know. That's the big thing for me, and that has always been there, and I expect it to be there for a little bit longer.
Up next, we'll go inside the numbers on tonight's game between Daniel Boone and Union.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop, online at eddiestrophies.com.
Yeah.
Glad we got Jersey Mike's for the game.
Wait, does our mascot look like Danny DeVito to you?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't matter. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's, where the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what they're all about.
You on the cheer squad?
And up see Daisy. Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, don't worry about me. Focus on those subs. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
You're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food, too.
In East Tennessee, football is more than a game. It's our community. It's our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together. So when you're hungry, make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Johnny Brusco's, proud partner of ETSU football.
Busy mornings? Let David handle the forecast. He'll tell you if the kids need a coat, rain boots, or just their backpacks. The Bus Stop Forecast on News 5 Today weekdays, 4:30 to 7 a.m. Made for a busy morning and busy moms. Toyota's Friday Night Rivals pregame show is sponsored by Food City.
It's time to go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between Daniel Boone and Union. This is the first ever meeting between these two schools. It's also Daniel Boone's first game against a Virginia school since 2018. Daniel Boone 0-2 on the season, losing to Volunteer in South Green. Trailblazers averaging just 8.5 points per game. They're giving up 31 points a game. As for Union, the Bears, they're 1-0. That win was a 49-14 win over Lehigh. Tonight is Union's home opener at Bullitt Park. There's only one thing left to do before kickoff. That's make some predictions. Steve Wilmoth and Heather Williams are up next with Prep Picks.
We have driven a lot of Toyotas over the years. For quality, dependability, and value, you can't beat them.
Like this Camry, the newest version of America's best-selling car.
Now it's 100% hybrid with more standard power, better handling, and available all-wheel drive.
This Camry XSE gets 47 mpg, and it comes with a 12.3-inch touchscreen and Toyota Safety Sense 3.0.
Get 4.75 APR financing on a new 25 Camry or lease a Camry for $279 a month.
Toyota, let's go places.
Yeah. Hi, honey. I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food, too.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey, King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey, King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey, King & Spivey.
Welcome into Prep Picks. Heather Williams alongside Steve Wilmoth at ESPN Tri-Cities, TriCitySports.com. Both of us, exact same record last week. So, Steve, still have a one-game lead on you in the standings. It's just for fun. All of this is just for fun.
I didn't know that.
All right. Well, probably not so fun for Tennessee High anyway. This game that we're going to start with, Science Hill versus Tennessee High. It has been a brutal start to the season for Tennessee High.
Well, a lot of that's the product of the schedule. Let's be fair. Tennessee High playing a very, very tough schedule. We talked last week. The Vikings hadn't been 0-2 since I was 29. They haven't been 0-3 since I was fighting through my last quarter at the University of Tennessee to get that engineering degree that I'm now putting to such good work.
I see that.
That was 1987, but in 87 they played Sullivan South, which was in its heyday, Dobbins Bennett, and Science Hill. This time it's Westridge, Elizabethton, and Science Hill. These teams haven't played since 2014. Tennessee High last week, fell behind early, but I think maybe found some stuff in the passing game. Jack Richardson, the quarterback, 3 touchdown passes, really played Elizabethton off its feet after that tough start. So I like the Vikings' schedule may be tough, but I think we're already seeing the dividends that it may give Tennessee High going down the stretch. The schedule's been brutal. Disregard the 0-3 start. I think Tennessee High is still the second best team in District 1-5A. They may be 0-3 at this point, but it's going to pay dividends down the stretch. I do like Science Hill in this game.
Yeah, Tennessee High's played pretty well to start the season. I think that they have a good team, and I agree. They're one of the top teams in their region. They're going to be a playoff team, but your schedule has just been brutal. I mean, you kind of thought if they didn't get West Ridge to start the season that they were going to end up in this position, and here we are. So unfortunately, I'm with you. I'm also going to pick Science Hill in this game. This next game is my favorite game of the week. And I know you're probably very partial to it as well, but I am fascinated by two teams that are separated by less than 10 miles that haven't played in 55 years.
Exactly.
1970 was the last time that Gate City and Dobbins Bennett played a football game. Steve, talk about this. This is fantastic to me.
The game's been over a half a century in coming, right?
Right.
You wonder why it's not been played more. 1970 was the first year of Gate City's 5 state championship teams. Dobbins Bennett's won 7 state titles, all before 1970. So between the two teams, 12 state championships. Why have they not played more often? One has to ask that question. Gate City last week really dynamic with its offense in the win over Richlands. Two touchdowns of 22 yards, 36, 64, 77. The Blue Devils kind of big played Richlands in that football game. Quarterback Zane Reed has got a couple of nice options at running back, a power runner, a speed runner. Meanwhile, Dobbins Bennett, they just wear down opponents. They wore down Knox Central in week 1, wore down Asheville last week. That offensive line, Baker Carell at left tackle, Ezra Renderos at left guard, Zakai Williams at center, Cooper Bellamy at right guard, and Mitchell Newhouse at right tackle, plus a tight end room that's got about 4 tight ends in there. They play a lot of 12 personnel, and that physicality, that depth is going to wear down Gate City. I think Dobbins Bennett wins it.
Gate City, I think, is going to be a very good football team and right in that mix for second, third in the conference, in the Mountain 7 Conference. However, Dobbins Bennett is Dobbins Bennett. They're a much better team. I had a chance to talk to both of these coaches because this is our Friday Night Huddle game of the week, of course, because I'm fascinated by it. And you can tell the mutual respect that both coaches have of each other's programs. It's very evident. It's part of the reason why this game has come to be. I give mad props to Dobbins Bennett for playing this game because they don't have to play this game. It really doesn't do anything for them. They're a much smaller school. Gate City is. If Gate City were to win, that would be crushing to Dobbins Bennett. So mad respect for them to play. I do think Dobbins Bennett wins. I think Gate City is going to have a great season, but I do think Dobbins Bennett will get the victory. Our Friday Night Huddle game this week, which is Daniel Boone at Union.
Now, Union has been dipping its toe into Tennessee our last 2 or 3 years, playing Science Hill for 2 years. Now they go to Daniel Boone, a Boone team that just struggles scoring the ball. I mean, Drew Fleming, their running back and linebacker, he's doing everything he can. We just have to worry about his workload. He had a couple of touchdowns last week, 120-something yards rushing. Meanwhile, Union, with its quarterback Cam Bostic, 5 total touchdowns, they can really score the ball. You just wonder if Boone can keep up offensively with the playmakers of Union. First trip for Boone over there. I talked to Coach Jenkins in the preseason, talked about the respect he has for the programs going back to the Powell Valley days and now the Union days as well. And so I respect both teams for playing this game as well, much like Dobbins Bennett and Gate City. I love these interstate matchups, but right now Union is just too good for Boone. That's all there is to it. Boone, it's been a struggle. I feel for those guys, but they're still working hard. They're just so much youth, particularly at the quarterback position, so they can't be as diverse offensively as they want to be. And if Fleming can get going and Union can't stop him, Boone's got a chance. But I think Union's defense is up to the task, so I'll take the Bears.
Cam Bostic was our News 5 Player of the Week this past week. He scores every which way. Converted wide receiver, now 2-year starter at quarterback. Just too many weapons at Union. I agree. Mad respect for playing this game. I love to see when teams cross the state line, but I'm going to go with Union in this game as well. Want more high school sports, especially high school football? Check out this guy's website, TriCitySports.com. He'll keep you up to date on all of that. And don't forget to join me Friday at 11:15 on Friday Night Huddle.
Super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food too.
When it comes to SUVs, more people count on RAV4.
Year after year, this is the best-selling SUV in America.
Toyota RAV4 is so versatile, you've got room for all your stuff.
So you can go back in the woods or out on the town.
This RAV4 is a hybrid EV. It can go over 560 miles without stopping for gas or to recharge.
Get a new 25 RAV4 with 4.75 APR financing.
Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 for $299 a month with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota, let's go places.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey, King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey, King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey, King & Spivey.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
No high school team in our area makes a better entrance than the Union Bears, and for the first time they have a special decommissioned police car that's been repurposed in the school colors there of orange and blue to give the Bears their escort the 3.1-mile journey from Union High School to Bullitt Park. For the first time in 2025, the Bears are playing in their home field, and what an entrance it is, Coach.
Unbelievable, and to bring them in with a Dodge Charger, I mean, that tells you about speed, and we're going to see speed on the field tonight out of these Union Bears. And our friends coming in here tonight from Tennessee, the Trailblazers, hey, I know they have to be excited to be here. Hope for a great football game tonight at Bullitt Park.
All right, Daniel Boone, let's go with their key player tonight.
Yeah, the key player for Daniel Boone, you can see there, number 20, it's Drew Fleming. He's a junior, running back, linebacker. He was a leading rusher on the team last year, also the leading tackler as a sophomore. Last week he had 120 yards rushing on 2 touchdowns. Coach Jennings is looking for big things out of him again tonight.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Union's led by their senior quarterback, Cam Bostic, who had a great opener last week against Lehigh in just a half.
In just a half, and TV5 Player of the Week last week, coming in here this week. He's a true dual threat quarterback. He can beat you with his legs. He can beat you with his arms. Last week, he threw 4 touchdown passes, rushed for over 130 yards and 1 TD. And on the other side of the ball, as a defensive back, he's a shutdown corner. It's going to be hard to complete a pass on his side of the ball tonight. 2 of the key players here on Friday Night Rivals.
You see some of the young kids there. It is youth day for the Union Bears, so they got all the youngsters out here who will be the Bears of the future. But right now, the Bears of the present pretty good. They have a lot of expectations around this year's team. They have their sights set on a deep, deep run in the postseason.
Yes, people in town and people all over Southwest Virginia have been talking about this. They're talking about the Union Bears. They're talking about Graham. They're talking about this is the year for Union to beat Graham in the regional championship. And then moving on, and a lot of people here in Bullitt Park, they will tell you they're going to be state champions this year. But hey, they got to take one game at a time, one play at a time, and they got to take care of business tonight right here on the field.
The fans enjoying this because this is the Bears' only home game in the month of September for their first 5 games this year on the road. So the fans plan to enjoy this home opener tonight, the first ever matchup between Daniel Boone and Union. We can't wait to get this one going on Friday Night Rivals. Daniel Boone, meanwhile, they need a win in the worst way. Their last win came in September of 2023, currently on a 16-game losing streak. But if they could get a win tonight over Union, that would be just the thing that could turn the season around for the Trailblazers. Coming up next, we're going to have the kickoff of Union and Daniel Boone. Don't go anywhere. Friday Night Rivals kickoff is coming up right after this.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
In East Tennessee, football is more than a game. It's our community. It's our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together. So when you're hungry, make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Johnny Brusco's, proud partner of ETSU Football.
For over 60 years, Blackburn, Childers & Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with a personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn, Childers & Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
News 5, honored with the Tennessee Association of Broadcasters Excellence in Broadcasting Award. Best anchor, Preston Ayers. Best sports coverage, Heather Williams, WCYB Sports Team. Watch Trusted Reporting, News 5 WCYB.
Welcome to Southwest Virginia for the first time this year. Friday Night Rivals in Southwest Virginia. You're looking at the Powell River. Coming up, it's Daniel Boone and Union on Friday Night Rivals.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Welcome to Big Stone Gap. Union, Daniel Boone. Right now it's time for our coin toss.
Evening's coin toss is sponsored by the Tennessee Army National Guard.
All right, with the referee for tonight's game is Brett St. Clair. Daniel Boone, certainly the visiting team here tonight. They will call the coin toss. They're in their white tops, gold pants. Union all blue tonight. Now let's check out our keys to the game. Coach, start us off.
Yeah, first for Daniel Boone on offense, they got to get first downs tonight. They got to move the chains. They got to keep that clock running. Gives them an opportunity to score. They want to keep the ball away from the Bears offense. And on the defensive side of the ball, they have to slow down Union's attack. They must stop the run. They can't give up the long pass by Bostic to one of his speedy receivers. They'll have a chance to come away with a victory tonight if they can do that. Over on Union's side of the field, Coach Turner talks about he wants to control the line of scrimmage, run the football just like he did in the 2 preseasons game and he did last week, just a repeat, put some points on the scoreboard. And over on the defensive side of the ball, they got to eliminate the big play on first down. Coach Edwards has stressed that all week long. He wants to make it 2nd and long, wants to make it 3rd and long, put them in a punting situation so the Bears can get the ball back on offense. These are two keys for each team on Friday Night Rivals.
Thank you, Coach. Here's the weather, 73 degrees. Hopefully any rain will stay away till well after the game tonight. A hot first Friday in the month of September. Daniel Boone will kick things off here. Union's offense will receive the opening kickoff, and we are underway at Bullitt Park for the first time. A big kick return by the Bears. This one's going to go all the way out to Cam Maddox. The ball, though, comes out. We'll see what the ruling is here. Still haven't seen a signal yet, and it's going to be Daniel Boone ball. So an opening fumble by Union, the Trailblazers. That's recovered by Dylan Murphy. Big momentum swing on the opening kick.
Oh, yes, right, great blocking coming up the middle. He just didn't hang on to the football when he got hit. Went down, it came out. Boone was there on the spot, ready to pick it up. First down, Boone.
Cam Maddox had a big kick return last week to start the game, trying to do it again, but he turns it over, and Daniel Boone's offense now is going to be on the field all of a sudden. So that energy, all the momentum around that first home game here, quickly quiet on the home side after an early fumble by the Bears. So we'll see this Daniel Boone offense led by Rye Stone, the sophomore quarterback, 6 foot, 185 pounds. It's going to be a handoff to Drew Fleming, and he's going to lose a couple yards on first down. He's brought down by Carlos Anderson.
Yeah, you can see this play right here. You'd think that Sloan was reading the defensive end. If he was, he made a bad read that time. Anderson came across hard, tackled him in the backfield for a yard loss. What a hit by Anderson on the first play on defense.
Here's the Daniel Boone offense. We've already talked about Rye Stone there, quarterback, and Drew Fleming, the tailback. Second down is going to be a pass here by Boone. Stone's going to throw. It's intercepted by Cam Bostic.
Yeah, that's Cam. He was just sitting out there. He was reading the quarterback all the way. He's the #1 defensive back in this area. He just, broke on the football, comes up with an interception. Last week, they did not complete a pass to the receiver that he was covering. So for tonight, 0 for 1, and he's got one.
Bostic, of course, he started his first 2 years at Union at wide receiver, so very familiar with catching the ball. This might be a record on Friday Night Rivals, Coach. We played 43 seconds. I've had 2 turnovers already.
2 turnovers in 3 plays.
So Union now on offense for the first time. Get a little pop pass to Carlos Anderson, and he fumbles it. Daniel Boone, it's loose, and the Blazers recovered. This is unbelievable. 3 turnovers in less than a minute to start this football game.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. Fumble on the kickoff. Okay, then you would think Daniel Boone is excited. They're going to go. The second play, they have it. Interception. And then back on offense, Union turns it over again. Great run. Gained about 20 yards on that play, looks like.
And Carlos Anderson, I think he just kind of lost it as he was trying to switch the ball from the left to the right hand.
Yeah, you got to tuck that baby, got to have it high and tight.
And that's recovered by Reed McNeely. So, wow, what a crazy start to this game here tonight. So Daniel Boone's offense back on the field for a second time. We've played 51 seconds. It's going to be a handoff to Fleming up the middle, and he's going nowhere. That was blue shirts swarm Fleming.
Oh, we
got a flag that's coming in late.
See what the flag's about.
Yeah, our first penalty of the night.
Great defensive line play there. Nowhere to run.
Illegal participation on the offense. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still first down.
Oh, wow, so they had 12 men on the field and still didn't go anywhere. Number 5, Dillman there in the middle, and 62, Roberts. No room there.
I say both of these teams have to be a little shell-shocked at how this game has started. I mean, the coaches, you go over it, how the game's going to start. I don't think anybody ever thinks there's going to be 3 turnovers in less than a minute.
No, and you're backed up. You got double change here. Probably maybe a screen pass. They're going to run a trap play.
It's going to be Fleming. He's going to get maybe 2, maybe 3 yards there, set up second and a long 20-plus. Here's a Union defense. The first team defense did not give up a point last week against Lehigh, and they have some stalwarts. Carlos Anderson, he's their main sack man, but those linebackers, Keith Chandler, we'll see him run the ball as well.
Yeah, Chandler, big offense, big defense, and Polier, that other defensive end. Hey, it's hard to run to that side. Of course, they've been running to this side. Let's see what happens.
2nd and 23. It's going to be Fleming again. Breaks a couple tackles. Drew Fleming getting closer to the original line of scrimmage. Nice gain's going to set up 3rd and 13.
Yeah, great run there. Sad they had so far to go. Did an excellent job blocking over there on that right-hand side. It might have been a little trap play going over there to the right. First play, they run wide to the right. Cut it up inside.
The Union defense trying to get this crowd back in the game. They were rocking before the game. They got real quiet after 2 Bears turnovers.
Yeah, this is 3rd and manageable. They can manage this right here.
The only pass Daniel Boone has attempted so far was intercepted, so we'll see what the Trailblazers do here on 3rd and 13.
Bostic's.
And we got a timeout by Jeremy Jenkins before this play here on 3rd and 13.
Timeout. Daniel Boone. This is their first time out of the half.
You're watching Friday Night Rivals on the Tri-City CW.
Toyota Tacoma has been the #1 selling truck in its class for the past 20 years. You want to know how they stay #1?
You give Tacoma a more advanced powertrain. This hybrid iForce Max delivers 326 horsepower.
Tacoma's off-road capabilities are better than ever. And you've got an available 14-inch touchscreen.
Now you can get 2.99 APR financing on a new 25 Tacoma or lease a Tacoma from just $269 a month.
Toyota, let's go places.
Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center in Johnson City is the trusted union for skilled plumbers, pipe fitters, HVAC service technicians, and skilled workers. Local 538 provides top-tier training, certifications, and safety standards, ensuring our members are job-ready and debt-free from that education. Contractors get a reliable workforce that gets the job done right the first time. We're building our country with pride and professionalism. Local 538. Skilled, trained, union strong.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week, celebrating excellence in academics and athletics.
From Union, our honoree is Kaylee Rutherford. Kaylee plays basketball, volleyball, and softball for the Bears and earned first-team All-Region honors on the diamond. She has a 4.1 GPA and serves as a youth mentor and also delivers meals for the local food bank.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Welcome back to Bullitt Park. 3rd and 13. Daniel Boone called that timeout there on offense before this play.
Looks like we've got a Wildcat there in the backfield. Sloan's out.
Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. So we get a mark before this play here.
They blew it.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense number 2. The 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. It's still 3rd down.
Yeah, I think they were trying to do a little screen in the middle there. Maybe gave their play away and had a penalty. That doesn't get you any closer to the first down marker.
1st and 25, now to 3rd and 18. We'll see what Rystone in this offense going to come out with 4 receivers here on 3rd and long.
You can see basically a 4 deep in the secondary right now. 2 safeties in the middle.
Union's bringing pressure. Stone takes a big hit. That one falls incomplete, and he got hit on the play good that time. It was a clean blocker came through. That was Camden Wharton.
Yeah, Wharton from his linebacker spot. You can see right here, he gets in unblocked. Bam. Big play. Had to get rid of the ball too soon. The receiver didn't even know the ball was in the air, as well as the defensive back. So now it's their first punt of the game.
Union will have Cam Maddox and Cam Bostic, the 2 Cams, both back to field this punt. It's going to bounce, and it's going to be Bostic go near it, but he's going to stay away from it and let that one be touched by Boone around the 31-yard line.
I'm sure over here on this sideline, it was his sideline. The coaches over like, get away, get away, get away.
Yeah, you saw him think about it for a second there, and then he backed off.
Yeah, smart play on his part.
Union's offense now back on the field. They have ran 1 play in this game. It was a fumble.
That's hard to believe. 9:14 to go in the first quarter. They've only had the ball for 1 play on offense.
And if you're keeping track at home, we've had 3 turnovers, 0 first downs so far in this game tonight. Keith Chandler is going to get the carry, and he's going nowhere. He falls backwards and loses 4, maybe 5 yards. So a tough start for this Union offense, who was clicking on all cylinders last week. Tonight, anything but that.
Yeah, looked like he was trying to run off the right tackle that time. Got great experience up front there. Horton and Chandler, that's Chandler's brother playing guard. Horton at center, May and Stacy. Anderson, big offensive line. Of course, you also have a big defensive line over there for Boone. That time had a great stop, number 55 and 92, I believe.
Loss of 5 on first down, 2nd and 15. 4 receivers for the Bears. Bostic has time. He's looking to run it now. He's going to do just that. Out across the 35 and 40. Cam Bostic out of bounds with a first down, our first one of the game. And our first quarter first downs brought to you by Window World.
Yeah, just a great move here by Bostic. He drops back, looks like he's going to throw a pass. Sees a little opening here. Back, looking, opening. He's running it. And a real smart play right here at the end for your quarterback to get out of bounds.
That comes with experience now, a second year starting a quarterback. Coach Turner told me earlier this week that he got better each and every game last year, and with the whole offseason again, really expect to see big things from number 2, Keith Chandler, up the middle. His best play of the day so far, Chandler. Now Union's offense looking like we thought we were going to see from the start.
Yeah, a little extra pushing and shoving going on out there. Had an H-back over there on that side. Chandler hit the hole, got upfield, running hard, picked up a first down for the Bears. Hughes there was come across the line that time. Gallo 55, but they wasn't able to get a hold of Chandler that time.
Union will go with 3 receivers and an H-back On this 1st and 10, it's going to be Chandler. He's dancing right back to the left. Keith Chandler close to the 30, a gain of 8.
Yeah, basically the same play. They just flip-flopped the formation, ran it over here on the other side. The H-back Wharton that time, number 10. Excellent job blocking there, as well as the right tackle there.
Here's the Daniel Boone defense for you. Trailblazers have given up 30 points in their first game, gave up 32 last week. They need a better performance tonight to have a chance to get their first win of the season. Actually, they ended up saying move the chain, so a first down on that play here.
We'll see.
It's going to be Chandler again. Keith Chandler runs over one defender and corkscrews his way down for another big gain. We'll say maybe 9 yards on that one.
Yeah, you had one of the linebackers in the box that time. They were 6 in the box and cheating up over on the outside was Fleming. You can see it right here. And then he hits number 44 there, Smith, and keeps on going.
There's a nice block on that play by Camden Wharton there to help spring. Chandler, number 10, those receivers, they block here at Union.
That's, that's what they want to be, aggressive at the line of scrimmage. They think if they can be aggressive at the line of scrimmage, you got Chandler running behind them, good things are going to happen for them.
2nd and 1, just outside of the red zone are the Union Bears. They're going to go back to Chandler once again. He cuts back to the left. Keith Chandler's got some room, some nice blocks on the outside, and the big man hurdles his way in for the touchdown. Keith Chandler says, how about that?
Oh, just, you really couldn't see it. I couldn't see it there to begin with. The defensive back changes over.
On the far right side of the field, totally away from the play.
You can see there number 10 for the Bears. Looks like his jersey, Wharton, is pulled down there. I don't know if this was a little extracurricular activity after the play or what.
If this is against Union, it'll take away a big touchdown. But, of course, now referee Brett St. Clair's talking to Travis Turner.
So he wants the penalty on the kickoff. It's against the defense. I can see him point there. Yeah, Coach loves that.
The result of the play is a touchdown by the offense. After the play, dead ball, personal foul on the defense. Number 2, that 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the ensuing kickoff. We'll have one untimed down for the try.
So the touchdown stands, and what a touchdown it was. Worth another look here by Keith Chandler. First he goes right, back to the left. Nice blocking by the receivers, and watch this hurdle at the end.
Oh, it just comes up. It's that was Barton there coming over from the safety spot. Was going to wipe his legs out. And
Extra
Chandler
point
just
is
hurdles
up
over top
and
of him.
good for Union. They take a 7-0 lead. Cameron Bishop with the extra point. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals as the Bears score the first touchdown of the game.
For over 135 years, Powell Valley National Bank has stood with our communities. From the small businesses on Main Street to the schools where tomorrow's leaders are learning and growing, this fall we're proud to cheer on our local high school football teams across Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee. Because when our students succeed, our communities win. Powell Valley National Bank, committed to the people, the pride, and the future of our hometowns. Your community, with the bank that knows you since 1888.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey, King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey, King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey, King & Spivey.
Financial Literacy is sponsored by Blackburn Childers and Stegall.
I'm Sarah Presnell, a tax partner with Blackburn Childers and Stegall. And did you know on July 4th, 2025, President Trump signed into law the One Big Beautiful Bill. And one of the main aspects is that he has said that Social Security income is not taxable. And while that's mostly true, if you make under a certain amount, there is a deduction available for you if you're 65 years or older that will make that income not taxable to you. So this is big, this is important. This will affect a lot of viewers in our area, but there's also a lot of questions about it. And so if you have questions, we urge you to reach out to us. We're happy to help. We've been in this community for over 60 years. And one of the main things that sets us apart from others is that our love for the community and the people in it. So we're here for you if you need us.
Welcome back to Bullitt Park. There is the touchdown scorer, Keith Chandler. What a run. You think about power with Keith Chandler, but he showed some athleticism on that run.
Yeah, and he's 215 pounds and 5'10". He's a bowling ball out there. He'll run over top of you. And down at the goal line, he did to her. I mean, just beautiful play by the Bears and Chandler at that time.
That scoring drive by Union was 6 plays, 70 yards. Keith Chandler had 5 carries for 50 yards on the drive. Cameron Bishop going to kick off from the Boone 45-yard line after that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Kicks it down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if Union can pin Boone deep. And the ball comes out. The ball is out. And Union's recovered it. The 4th turnover of the game. Unbelievable.
This is, we've had 2 kickoffs and 2 fumbles on both kickoffs. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Back-to-back kickoffs, a turnover.
Abe Potter comes up with the fumble recovery for Union on the kickoff. Dylan Murphy was the one that gets stripped of the ball. It looked like Joshua Garant was the one who caused the fumble, and then Potter falls on it. So Union's offense back on the field at the Daniel Boone 16-yard line.
You think we'll see more Chandler on this? See if Boone get an extra guy in the box this time.
.648 to go in the first quarter. A lot has happened so far tonight. 3 receivers for Union. Bostic's going to throw it. He's looking to Wharton on the right side. Camden Wharton drops it. He had it, but it came out on the fall to the ground.
Yeah, beautiful pass to the outside there. He's probably a little mad at himself. Thought he should have had that. Little surprise play there on first down. Caught him sleeping, got behind him. In his hands. Oh, yeah, so close.
Micah Lucas was in coverage right there. Wharton.
Yeah, what you had on that, the trips to the wide side of the field that time, they basically playing man-to-man with the safety free in the middle, but he had no help over here on the right-hand side. Looks like they're flip-flopping the formation this time.
Going to have 4 receivers this time here on 2nd and 10. We'll see if they spread it out. Looks like pressure up the middle by the Trailblazers. And Bostic's going to have to run out to the left side. He's got some room. Cam Bostic inside the 5. Touchdown, Union. A 16-yard touchdown by Cam Bostic. It's 13-0.
Yeah, what you'll see on this play, what happened on that, they studied both linebackers in the middle, stopped the dive from Chandler going up the middle, and then Bostic read it. He was reading it, kept it. Nobody had contain on the quarterback. Right here it is. Who's got the quarterback? Boone. Did a little move right there into the end zone. Just a great play on Bostic's part, being able to read that, getting outside.
Cameron Bishop on for his 2nd extra point. This one is down the middle and good. It's 14-0 Union. We'll take a timeout here on Friday Night Rivals.
Outstanding plays are made by outstanding players. Join us on Fox 39 News at 10 every Wednesday night as we unveil our Player of the Week.
News 5 Sports Player of the Week is sponsored by Toyota.
Yeah.
Glad we got Jersey Mike's for the game.
Wait, does our mascot look like Danny DeVito to you?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't matter. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's, where the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what they're all about.
You on the cheer squad?
And up see Daisy. Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, don't worry about me. Focus on those subs. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
And if you're not able to be at the game tonight, you can watch it in various different ways. You can watch it on Facebook, YouTube, and WCYB.com thanks to Kia of Johnson City. So many ways you can watch a game. And if you're at another game let us know if you're watching from anywhere outside the Tri-Cities, around the world. Drop us a line on the message comments there. And here's the Sky 5 drone, powered by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating and Air, over beautiful Bullitt Park in Big Stone Gap, Virginia, on the first Friday of the month of September. It is week 3 of the season in Northeast Tennessee, week 2 in Southwest Virginia. Here's a kickoff by the Union Bears. This one's going to be bobbled a little bit and picked up. And Daniel Boone hangs on to it, but it's going to get out about the 21-yard lines where they'll start over on this drive.
Not bad field position to start. Got room behind you, 80 yards in front of you, or 79.
Daniel Boone in an early hole as they try to end a 16-game losing streak. Their last win coming back in September of 2023. This year they lost their opener to Volunteer 30-0. Last week they lost to South Green 32-17.
Looks like Fleming has taken a snap.
That's going to be a run at 2 on first down. That was right to Fleming there as a Wildcat.
Yeah, and got a new lineman in there. Time for Horton, number 60's in there on defense. Number 5, Dillman, they stopped that up in the middle.
We've played 6 minutes in the first quarter. We've had 2 touchdowns, 4 turnovers. And Fleming will stay in there at the Wildcat. Now Stone's back in. He's going to look for Fleming. That one incomplete. Good pressure there by Anderson.
He might have got a hand on that. I think he hit it. The forward pass, I think they ended up calling a forward pass. I don't think it was a lateral. See Union switching out there on defense. Got some fresh linemen in there. The next three back in there in the secondary looking for a pass here on third down. You know, they had that screen set up in the middle there. They had an illegal procedure there in the last series.
Third and 8. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Daniel Boone being conservative with a run to Fleming on 3rd and 8. And that'll bring up likely a punt for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, this play right here, they stayed at home. Secondary gave a lot of cushion, played it safe, ran off the left tackle over there, and Bunch wasn't buying it. He was staying in his lane, made the tackle there, bouncing to the outside by Fleming.
Maddox and Bostic back once again. Union not really coming after that one too much here. This one will be returnable. It's caught by Maddox. Maddox is going to follow his blocks. Cam Maddox breaks another tackle. He's across midfield, dragged down at the 35-yard line. Nice return by Cam Maddox, but there's a penalty flag back at the Union 36.
Yeah, we'll have to see what that is. Must have been an illegal block.
The Bears are going backwards.
See who he calls it on.
During the return, illegal block in the back, receiving team. A 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. First down.
Must have been a lineman coming back to get a block that time to set a wall.
We'll see here on the replay. I'm guessing it might be 14.
Yeah, had a little push there in the back. Yeah, Burke.
I don't think that really was going to have much impact on the play, though. It didn't look like it.
No, and Bostic had a pretty good block there. Your quarterback's out there leading on the punt return.
The Union has settled down here after their 2 early turnovers to score 2 touchdowns, take a 14-0 lead in the home opener for the Union Bears, at a venue that is fortunate that we're able to come here. This is a lot of history here. A lot of games have been played here at Bullitt Park. Special venue.
Yeah, really special. And that field down there is one of the few fields left. Everybody's going to turf. You got a beautiful Bermuda field.
And the fans have come out for the home opener tonight to see their Bears. It's been a long 10 months since they've played here. Keith Chandler on first down. There goes a yellow beanie onto the field. We'll see what that one is.
Yeah, he threw us from the sideline over here. I don't know what it could be. We're getting plenty of flags on the field tonight. And I'm sure both coaches aren't happy about this. I believe he said it's a face mask.
There's Jeremy Jenkins, the longtime head coach of Daniel Boone. He's been his alma mater since 2004 as the head coach. He's the longest tenured coach in Northeast Tennessee at one school currently.
Incidental face mask, defense number 56. It's a 5-yard penalty they'll be enforced from the previous spot. Still first down.
That penalty goes against Caleb Smith. You see 56 right in the middle of your screen. Right there, hard to see from that angle, but it says incidental, so a 5-yard.
Yeah, Union's getting an excellent blocker in there, keeping 6 men in the box, and you can see Fleming over here on the outside, number 20. He's scooting in there.
Bostic is going to fake it. He's going to try to go deep. Now he's going to tuck it and decide to run it here. Bostic cuts outside, and he goes out of bounds across the 40. He is such a dangerous weapon because if his first or second read's not there, he's going to tuck it and go.
Yeah, he's got really quick feet and really coverage over there on the left side. Nothing's happening. Gets a block right here. Comes up there and then gets to the outside. That was Dillman there, number 5, that made the block.
And it looks like the receivers in the line, they know that if the play doesn't go as designed, they know to start blocking because Bostic's going to take off.
This is one of the things that coaches love. If you've got a guy that can run like that, a dual threat quarterback, he can run it, and he can throw it. So, yeah, it's a big plus for the Bears this year.
First down there for Union as we're under 5 minutes left. Chandler up the middle. Keith Chandler breaking a couple runs, and Keith Chandler can take this one for a while. Down the left sidelines, Keith Chandler goes out of bounds as he was being chased by McNeely. That'll be another window world first down for the Bears.
Yeah, just hitting it off that left-hand side over there. It's really just a dive play. Chandler hit it up in there, and he says, I believe there's some space on the outside. You can see, bam, right there. Cuts it to the outside, uses his speed. Real deceptive there.
Keith Chandler is approaching 100 yards rushing here in the opening quarter. He had 50 on their first touchdown drive.
Yeah, number 10 there, McNeely, and Barton, number 13, they saved a touchdown there for the Trailblazers.
Play clock is down to 5. Union might need a timeout here. They're getting just barely get that one off. Bostic is going to throw it here and now. Yes, maybe. He's still thinking about it. He does decide to throw it. It's caught by Wharton. He breaks a couple tackles. Camden Wharton still on his feet down inside the 5. Be first and goal for Union.
Yeah, big catch there. Move the chains. Another first down. Excellent field position.
I'll tell you what, Wharton is a very impressive size. He's listed at 6'3", 210, and he is a handle to tackle here. Big target.
A little move there. Gets away from Fleming. Keeps them legs churning. Saying, Coach, I wouldn't mind having it again, maybe in the corner of the end zone. Throw me a fade. Then you got Chandler there in the lineman. Hey, Coach, let's run the ball.
First and goal for Union. We have not called the name yet, Braxton Bunch. He's another big target for the Bears. He's been quiet tonight, and they're going to look for Bunch, and that one is incomplete. Man, that would have been great if you caught that one right on cue.
Yeah, great call there, Casey. Little roll pattern back into the inside there. Planted his foot. Great coverage on the defense there. Murphy, number 1, saved a touchdown.
As a guy who used to call plays, how cognizant are you of trying to make sure you get the ball to your playmakers? Do you have it on your sheet about making sure some guys don't go too long without getting it?
Well, I'll tell you, that was a play right there to Dakota Stanley. He ran that play to perfection.
Second and goal, Keith Chandler looking for his second touchdown of the game, and he has it, a 3-yard touchdown. It's 20-0 Bears.
Yeah, May, big number 77, did some of the blocking over there on that side. We'll see it again. It's just a handoff over here to the left side. H-back comes back inside. Number 10 there. Excellent block by Wharton again. Chandler into the end zone. Another touchdown for the Bears.
20-0. Keith Chandler up to 83 rushing yards in the first quarter. Extra point up. It is good. It's 21-0 Union. We'll take a timeout on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Catch the region's best plays and your team's final scores on Friday Night Huddle with the News 5 Sports Team every Friday night during News 5 at 11. Sponsored by Ingalls, Champion Chevrolet, Citizens Bank, and Spivey and King and Spivey.
Would you like to see your event on News 5? We'd love to share what's going on in your community.
Just upload about a minute of footage at wcyb.com/chime-in and let us know who gets credit for the footage.
The Tennessee High Vikings versus the Virginia High Bearcats are Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, September 19th on News 5 WCYB. Join the News 5 Sports Team as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Pregame coverage begins at 7 p.m. Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Welcome back to Bullitt Park. The Sky 5 drone powered by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Thanks to Keith Roberts, Jason Hutchinson, our drone pilots all season long. The best in the business, giving you the best views from high above, whichever stadium we're at on Friday night.
An excellent job every week. Week in, week out, you can count on to great view.
Some views better than others, and Bullitt Park is near the top of the list.
Yes, it is.
The Union Special Teams kickoff coverage team has been very busy in this first quarter. Union has 170 total yards of offense in the first quarter. That last scoring drive, they went 74 yards in just a minute and 9 seconds on 5 plays.
Yeah, excellent field position there after a pass down the sideline. I mean, it was, they just run their base plays inside the 10-yard line. Give it to Chandler. Great blocking up front, getting to the end zone.
Rye Stone in the Daniel Boone offense down by 3 scores. We'll see what the sophomore quarterback can get anything going here offensively. Daniel Boone is yet to pick up a first down. Stone's going to throw it on first down. That one is batted up in the air and falls incomplete. I think Garant was the one who got his hands on the ball.
Yeah, Garant, you can see him. He stunted up the middle that time. Got his hands up in the air. Anderson wanted it to be a backward pass. He was going to do a scoop and score right here. You can see him stunting the A-gap. Up time, up in the air, got his hands on it. That guy's a beast. The Union has 2 outstanding defensive ends. Outstanding defensive ends. And if you try to run in the middle there with Dillman and Roberts, Grant coming in there.
2nd and 10. It's going to be Fleming getting the ball, and he hits his own lineman and falls down.
Yeah, he ran into the back of his lineman. There's so much penetration that time for Union over there on that left-hand side of the defense. Lost a couple yards, nowhere for him to go. We might see more of that tonight coming off the corner over there. And the reason they know they're going to run the football. Sophomore quarterback, just like what the keys to the game to begin with. Defensive coordinator, Coach Edwards, said, hey, if we can keep them less than 3 yards on first down, we can make them 2nd and long, 3rd and long, and we feel comfortable in that.
Union blitzing on 3rd and 13. Stone's got a man behind the defense, but overshoots him. That would have been a big play to Walker Barton.
Yeah, Walker Barton put a little move over there on that right-hand side that time. He was definitely open. But Stone didn't have a long time to throw the ball. He had to get rid of it.
You see here, Barton had a couple steps.
Oh, yeah.
But the ball was about 4 or 5 yards ahead of Barton. So 4th and 13, 2:55 left here in the first quarter. Again, Union not really coming after a line drive punt. Bostic is going to field this one at the 38. He's going to try and take it to the right side. It cuts it back to the left. Cam Bostic, he breaks through. One more man to beat, and it's Fleming. That ball, though, looks like it came out.
Yeah, I think he got stripped over there about the 20-yard line.
The Union has it. Wow, we just almost had our 5th turnover of the first quarter, but Abe Potter again, he recovered a fumble earlier. This time he saves his teammate.
A big man on special teams. Big man on special teams tonight. Yeah, coming up big right here. You can see Bostic right here. He comes up, gets stripped right there.
Abe Potter definitely deserves the special teams helmets, sticker helmet.
I'm sure he's going to get an award for that.
You see him getting
last two.
Coach Edwards right there, nice talking to Potter, give him a little tap on the helmet.
And Coach Turner is probably emphasizing once again, guys, let's hold on to the football. Tuck it away. Yeah, Bostic made a great move. He thought he was coming all the way across the field. All of a sudden, he planted his right foot, cut back left, and was gone. And with the new ruling, I think that comes into effect right there with the new ruling this year. Bostic fumbled it on about the 19-yard line, and I think they brought it back rather than giving them that extra yards upfield. Which I don't know if I really agree with that, but I can see how that works in some situations. But right there, he wasn't trying to throw the ball forward or anything like that. That was definitely a fumble.
I'm not sure why I don't know if someone called a timeout or, okay, Daniel Boone did call a timeout, so that was their second timeout of the first half. Their defense going to have their backs up against it here. Union's going to start this drive inside the Toyota red zone. And if Daniel Boone ever needed to stop, now would be the time.
Yeah, they can't let them get into the end zone if they want to make a game of this. They need to stop. I'm looking for Chandler to get the ball here. Of course, with this first down and you're inside their 20, we might see a little reverse here or something special. We got a stack on the right side.
Man in motion, that's Bunch. A little pop pass to Bunch. Bunch has got a bunch of room to run inside the 10. He gets brought down from behind, but Braxton Bunch with a nice play there. Coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game. So far, the Bears have had a lot of good drives here in the first quarter, Coach.
Yeah, you can look at this play right here. It was just a little jet sweep to the right, but like you said, a pop pass. They started flipping it to the running back rather than handing it off. That way, if he drops it, it becomes an incomplete pass. Picked up great yardage there, about 15 yards down at the 5-yard line again.
Also, nice way for the quarterback to pad the stats there with the passing game right here. Man in motion. We got a flag before the play here.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense number 78. That penalty will be half the distance to the goal. It's still first down.
That Aldridge going off the field there. Got a new lineman in on defense.
Carlos Anderson gets the pop pass. He fumbled the first time. This time he takes it in for a touchdown. Little redemption there for Carlos Anderson. Another touchdown makes it 27-0 Union.
Yeah, Chandler was leading the way that time. Another little jet sweep action. Got outside. Just excellent blocking. Nobody out there to slow things down.
And how many times do teams have a guy who plays defensive end also run the ball on offense?
And be that effective with it. Be that effective. Once again, Wharton made a good block out there.
Bishop on for his fourth extra point of the first quarter. That is up. That is good. Union all over Daniel Boone, 28-0 on Friday Night Rivals.
Educator Spotlight is sponsored by UVA Wise.
I'm Jeremy Lively, and I'm on the beautiful campus of University of Virginia's College at Wise, and I'm joined today with Chancellor Donna Henry, and UVA Wise is this year's Friday Night Rivals Educator Spotlight sponsor. And you've got a lot going on, Chancellor. Tell us a little bit about what's going on at UVA Wise.
Certainly. This is a very exciting time of the year for us. As students come to campus, we greet them with Expedition, which is an extended orientation program. They learn about academic programs, they get to know about student activities, and we've had them out and about enjoying the college life and getting to know each other. So it's a very exciting time to be here.
So talk just a little bit about prospective students. I know a lot of families out there might be looking for that next step after high school. What do you hear? What kind of sense of feel or feedback do you get from students once they're actually on campus?
You know, I think students, when they come to UVA-Wise, they feel the community atmosphere, which is something that really attracted me to come to the college. They also understand that when they come to UVA-Wise, they have strong support for academics. So our students graduate with a very low debt. We've just finished a campaign in which we've raised funds for scholarships, which have actually broken some records at the college. So we're very excited about that opportunity and making college affordable for students.
Chancellor, thank you so much, and thank you to UVA-Wise for being our Educator Spotlight sponsor for Friday Night Rivals.
The Union cheerleaders, a lot to be happy about, a lot to cheer about. The home stands are packed here at Bullitt Park. A great start in this first quarter for Union. Maybe not a great start since they had 2 turnovers in the first minute of the game, but since then the Bears have recovered, now up 28-0, but there will be some teaching points for Union moving forward after this game.
Yeah, ball security is going to be the biggest thing I think that Coach Turner is going to be talking about at halftime. Guys, if we hold on to the ball, you scored 28 points in the first quarter and you've had 2 turnovers.
Again, Union's kickoff team has been very busy here in the first half. Daniel Boone, their best starting field position on a kickoff, will be near the 30.
Yeah, it was a short kick that time, only down to about the 20-yard line. Great coverage once again by Union on the kickoff team, getting down the field, making the stop.
28-0, Union on top of Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone's offense has yet to get on track. Fleming was the quarterback. He's going to hand this one off in a bunch of blue jerseys. Going to bring down the ball carrier on the play there. That was Brady Starnes getting his first carry for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, not a lot of room there. He made it back to the line of scrimmage. Had a double team block over there on the other side. You'll see it right there at the point of attack. There's nobody blocked. But at the center and the right guard, they had a double team block. You blocked somebody, double teamed them, somebody else is there.
Second down and another loss of yards on the play there. It looks like Carlos Anderson's kind of holding his arm a little gingerly right there.
I think what happened in the backfield that time, he had a little mess up with the mesh point. Yeah, maybe he has a stinger there. He just hopes it's a stinger.
Move it. I'm going to hear on the mic there say move it. He's someone that...
Someone need to probably rub it down. Trainer, take a look at it.
Under a minute to go here. 3rd and 11 for Daniel Boone. Fleming staying in a quarterback. He's going to throw it out to the right. That one's complete. And it's going to be just a couple yards short of a first down. Micah Lucas on the reception, the sophomore.
Yeah, what was going on that time where they had change to go about 10 yards to get a first down? They were just dropping back. This Bostic over there on that side gave him plenty of cushion that time.
Daniel Boone does not have to run a play here at the end of the first quarter. I think they'll probably let this clock expire. So after one quarter, it's all Union. They lead Daniel Boone 28-0. We'll see what Jeremy Jenkins does here on 4th and 2 when we start the second quarter on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy-efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more.
We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
For over 60 years, Blackburn, Childers & Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with a personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn, Childers & Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
This new Toyota Tundra is amazing. It's rugged and capable.
Designed, engineered, and assembled right here in the USA.
And Tundra is more powerful and more fuel efficient.
The iForce Max hybrid powertrain delivers 437 horsepower.
And with the multi-terrain select, no matter what the conditions are, it automatically adjusts the engine throttle and traction.
Get $3,000 customer cash on a new 25 Tundra or 1.75 APR financing. Or lease a Tundra for $409 a month.
Toyota, let's go places.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Welcome back to Bullitt Park, the Sky 5 drone, powered by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air. As we start the second quarter, the Union Bears up 28-0 over Daniel Boone. It's 4th and 2 to start the second quarter for Daniel Boone. The Trailblazers going to go for it here. At least line up here. Fleming is the quarterback, and Jeremy Jenkins is going to call a timeout to talk it over here.
Yeah, he came out there with sort of a wildcat formation. The quarterback wasn't in the game. Starnes 24 was in there. Stone was out. He had a double H-back over there on the left-hand side. So different formation, but tried to draw them off sides.
All right, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Toyota and your local Toyota dealer are combining resources to support our area high schools. We stand together as community partners for our high school athletes and their families to help schools and students get the most out of their high school years. Toyota is proud to join News 5 WCYB, Fox 39 WEMT, and Tri-Cities CW to provide each host team with a charitable donation to their school. Proudly presented by Toyota and your local Toyota dealer. Tonight's donation goes to the Union Bears.
Daniel Boone taking their final time out of the first half. They are going to bring the offense back out here on 4th and 2. Fleming is going to take the snap and run it out to the left, and it's going to be close. Looks like he has just enough, I think, for the first down.
Yeah, same formation they had before they called a timeout. They had two blockers in the backfield over there on that left-hand side. Little wildcat formation. Fleming following his blockers is able to pick up a first down.
All first downs in the second quarter brought to you by Spivey, King, and Spivey. And that was the first down of the game for Daniel Boone. It comes on the first play of the second quarter. 28-0 Union, the home opener for the Bears tonight. That's going to be a handoff on first down. The Starnes breaks one tackle. Keith Chandler brings him down, but not before Starnes picks up 8, maybe 9 yards.
Yeah, you can see what happened that time. Lyman got upfield, made a big hole there, missed his tackle in the backfield. I believe that was number 62 right here. No, stunted a linebacker that time. That was number 5 coming in there. Missed him, Dillman. Missed him in the backfield. Was able to pick up positive yardage or second and short. This is what they didn't want.
4 receivers for Daniel Boone on 2nd and 2. It's going to be Fleming going to go up the middle. He's brought down by Anderson.
Yeah, he ran inside off tackle. That play was what it was designed for. He was reading the end, I believe. And Anderson came down hard. Was able to pick up enough for a first down. You can see this is a great play by Anderson coming off the block. Bam. Back-to-back first down.
The second quarter has been a little bit better for the Trailblazers here. 2 first downs, and they are approaching Union territory here. The ball is resting right at the 50-yard line. Fleming is going to keep this one. Go to the left side. Got a lot of running room. Drew Fleming A gain of 15 yards, the best play for the Trailblazers so far tonight.
Yeah, see this play, they thought it was a trap coming to the right-hand side. The left guard pulls to kick out the right end, fakes to Fleming coming over on the right-hand side, kept the ball running around the left end. Here you go, the trap, the fake, running around. Ball stick right here with an open field tackle.
Drew Fleming taking the Wildcat.
Fleming had a good run that time.
And they're going to stay with that. Fleming a quarterback and Starnes beside him right now on 1st and 10 inside the 35. It's going to be a handoff to Starnes, and he gets down across the 30 down to the 29.
Starnes made a really good move in the backfield. It was a little hop step. He was going to the left, hopped back to the right, got upfield, positive yardage on 1st down. Get some blocking out of that offensive line, hard running by the backs.
A good response here by Daniel Boone. This drive started in the first quarter, continued through the first 2.5 minutes here to begin the second quarter. 2nd and 5. Fleming is going to keep it. He fakes it to Starnes, and he gets brought down. Nice form tackle by Bunch. It's going to be 3rd and short.
Yeah, once again, in the backfield, was able to step to the side, get upfield just a little bit. And Bunch makes an outstanding tackle right here. Boom, back, no forward lean in that one.
That was a gain of 3 on 2nd down for Fleming. Sets up 3rd and 2 from the 26. Daniel Boone has found a little something here on this possession. Looks like Reed McNeely is going to be next to Fleming here on this 3rd and 2. It's going to be Fleming all the way up the middle. It's going to be close. I think they're going to mark him short. I say 4th down.
I think you're right. What happened that time, he was trying to run the A gap. There was nothing there, so he bounced it to the B gap. B gap was closed down as well.
We got timeout.
4th down.
Injury.
We have an injured Daniel Boone player with 8:18 left here in the second quarter. We'll take a timeout on Friday Night Rivals on the Tri-City CW.
Yeah. Hi, honey. I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Mm-hmm. Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food too.
Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center in Johnson City is the trusted union for skilled plumbers, pipe fitters, HVAC service technicians, and skilled workers. Local 538 provides top-tier training, certifications, and safety standards, ensuring our members are job-ready and debt-free from that education. Contractors get a reliable workforce that gets the job done right the first time. We're building our country with pride and professionalism. Local 538. Skilled, trained, union strong.
Micah Martin, number 57, was the injured player, the 6'3 senior, getting some help off the field. It will be 4th and 1 for Daniel Boone. You have to think here it's going to be Drew Fleming keeping it. See, that offensive line can carve out enough room to get him a yard.
Oh, they go back with the, like the power formation over there on that left-hand side. Tied in, double tight.
It's going to be Fleming off to the left, and Drew Fleming has enough for the 1st down. It just kind of looks like that old student body left, huh? Everyone.
Hey, that's exactly what it was. It's like a power eye left, but it's in a wildcat formation. You got 3 blockers in front of you. You're running the ball, cuts it up, able to get enough push up front to pick up a 1st down. Chains are moving for Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone has had the ball this entire second quarter as we played over 4 minutes. They've been leaning on this ground game. Fleming's going to hand it off to Starnes. And Starnes gets no gain.
Yeah, same, basically the same play but a handoff power play to the right.
Coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll have the school bus stop of the game. The law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. We will have our stop of the game coming up in the fourth quarter. No gain on first down, 2nd and 10. Trailblazers going with 4 receivers, going to spread it out here. Fleming's going to throw it. He throws it up. This one's going to be intercepted. No, this one had 2 Bears going after it, Wharton and Bostic, and neither one comes down with it.
Yeah, Wharton got up, thought he had it, came down, dropped. It was maybe hit at the line of scrimmage. I'm not for sure there if it was hit or not. We'll see right here.
Carlos Anderson, I think the ball just slipped out of his hand.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that's the one. It's kind of like an infield flying baseball. You got a couple guys going for it, and they kind of collide there. And that's something those two I think we'll laugh at on the bus ride back to the school later tonight. I can't believe neither one of us caught that here. 3rd and 10. Fleming is going to fake the handoff and keep it. He gets 2 yards, so it's going to be 4th and 8. We'll see if Daniel Boone tries to kick a field goal or if they're going to go for it here on 4th and 8.
Yeah, that was a conservative play for 3rd and 10. I was thinking maybe a field goal, just like you said. But I believe Coach Jennings is going to send in his offensive coordinator is sending in another play. No field goal here.
So 4th and 8, no timeouts left for Daniel Boone. So offense is out there. They're either going to likely run the play here. And they're going to go with 4 receivers. We'll see if Union brings pressure. Looks like they're going to just rush 4. Now we've got some more creeping on the outside. Ball is fumbled and a flag before the play.
Yeah, probably an illegal procedure on the offense. We'll have to wait and see here. Usually that's what it is when they stop the play. But could be something else. We'll wait and see.
Snap infraction. Offense number 53. The 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. It's still 4th down.
Yeah, a little illegal procedure on the center.
That makes it 4th and 13. Again, you're at the 25-yard line. You just have to go for it here. I mean, down 28-0.
I think you throw it into the end zone. Bring in an extra blocker. Got to have some blocking.
Now the question is, does Union blitz and trying to get the ball out faster, or do they just rush those front 4 and, like you said, everyone back, kind of build a wall? And now Daniel Boone doesn't have any timeouts. The play clock is down to 2, so now it's going to be 4th and 18 here after they take a delay of game penalty.
Wow, 2 penalties in a row. You'd think.
Delay of game. Offense number 20. The 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. It's still 4th down.
He had to call that delay of game on somebody, so he picks Fleming out.
That's the quarterback's responsibility, right? He said, wait a second, I'm really the running back here, but he's been playing quarterback on this drive here. So 4th and 18 now, back at the 30-yard line. Union's going to rush 5. Fleming's going to throw it up. That one is intercepted, I believe, and that was a great play by Bostic, but it did cost his team about 10 yards of field position. They are going to call it a touchback right there. Heck of a catch.
Unbelievable. Diving catch, laid out. Bostic said, Bunch, you had a chance for an interception. I'm going to take this one.
Great interception, but I guarantee you at some point his dad's going to say, why did you catch that ball? It was 4th down.
He said, Dad used to throw me those passes all the time so I could dive on the couch when I was little.
His dad on staff here, Corey Bostic.
And was a great receiver.
For you?
For me. One night he had 5 touchdown receptions. Unbelievable. And he wanted to throw him the ball more.
It sounds like a wide receiver, right?
Yeah, Coach, I'm open.
So the Bears now will take over at their own 20-yard line. 5:21. It's been a while since the Union offense has been on the field. Daniel Boone had the ball for well over 6 minutes. Bostic's going to throw it here on first down. He's got 2 interceptions on defense. He's going to throw this one. It's caught, I believe, by Bunch. Yes, they're going to say complete, out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Powell Valley Bank halftime report. We'll have a lot to get to. The Union Band will be out there. We're going to have a message from Powell Valley Bank and a whole lot of others, a lot of stats coming up as well on the Powell Valley Bank halftime show. So that's a gain of 12 to Braxton Bunch. Bostic going to go to the air again. This time he's going to throw it out to the left and incomplete on first down. He was looking for Wharton.
Yeah, stops the clock. They got plenty of time. A little under 70 yards to go for a touchdown. Just looking to play smart here. Pretty good coverage that time out of Boone on the defensive side.
And Travis Turner right there, the head coach of the Bears, the only coach in the history of Union High School, been open since 2011. He told me this team he thinks is the best team Union has had since James Mitchell was a senior here. It's pretty good company.
Really good company.
That team, by the way, lost in the state semifinals when Mitchell was a senior, and certainly want to wish him well as he made the Carolina Panthers 53-man roster. Keith Chandler breaking through, and Keith Chandler's going to take this one. Will he make it to the end zone? Yes, he will. Keith Chandler goes 68 yards for a touchdown.
I think Chandler might be telling Coach, hey, just give me the ball. Just unbelievable. He did a little hop step there, broke the tackles about 8 yards down the field, got to the outside. You'll see it right here, just beautiful. Misses him at the line of scrimmage, a little hop right there to the side. You can't tackle me. And then he outruns the secondary.
The speed by the big fella, Keith Chandler, has shown it all tonight. The hurdle, pulling away.
Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable with Chandler.
That might have been his last carry of the night.
It could be. It could be.
Extra point is up, and it is good by Bishop. That makes it 35-0 Union. We'll take you to break with Keith Chandler going 68 yards for the touchdown.
For over 135 years, Powell Valley National Bank has stood with our communities. From the small businesses on Main Street to the schools where tomorrow's leaders are learning and growing, this fall we're proud to cheer on our local high school football teams across Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee. Because when our students succeed, our communities win. Powell Valley National Bank, committed to the people, the pride, and the future of our hometowns. Your community, with the bank that knows you since 1888.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy-efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more.
We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
Welcome back to Bullitt Park in beautiful Big Stone Gap, Virginia. 35-0 Union on top of Daniel Boone. The moon, the first Friday of the month of September. Little. I think it's warmer tonight than it was last Friday in August.
Yeah, it feels really warm tonight. Maybe a little more humidity tonight.
This kickoff is going to go out of bounds, so
I think he missed it. Missed the kickoff that time. Just not good placement with his foot on the ball.
Keith Chandler, by the way, up to 151 yards rushing, has 3 touchdowns in this first half.
And the speed he showed on that last touchdown run.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team, number 20. The ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. First down.
I really don't think Daniel Boone's upset with that field position.
Boone will start at the 35-yard line. Fleming will stay in quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Starnes. Starnes is tackled by Garant after a gain of 1.
Yeah, Garant met him in the hole that time. Hard to get away from him. Middle linebacker there for the Union Bears. Looked like they were satisfied to run a dive play in there from their spread formation. See what happens on this one.
Boone's going to spread it out here on 2nd and 9. 4 receivers. It's going to be another handoff to Starnes, and this time he's brought down by Caden Dillman, the sophomore.
Yeah, Fleming took the snap that time, and Starnes was headed to that left side. Somebody shot through the gap, got him in the backfield. Right here it goes. Comes in, bam, got him down. That was Dillman, down lineman.
Dillman's one of 3 sophomores that start on this Union defense.
215 pounds. That number 5 sort of throws you off there a little bit for a defensive lineman.
3rd and long. Fleming going to try and pick it up with his feet, and he's going to get across the 40, but he's going to be about 4 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, the play broke down that time, using his feet to get all the yards he could get out of it.
It looks like Daniel Boone's going to punt the ball here down 35-0.
Fleming has some good moves. He just hasn't had a lot of holes open to run through.
Under 3 minutes left here. Judah Jackson in punt formation. And it's a fake. Boone fakes it on 4th and 3. And it's going to be close. I don't think they got it. They needed to get to the 45. Here comes a penalty flag, though.
Yeah, I think that might be an unsportsmanlike dead ball. It looked like the official spotting the ball where his knee went down.
Yeah, they're definitely short, looks like by maybe a half a yard.
They were in a tight punt formation. Union wasn't really rushing anybody. They had their defense up at the line of scrimmage, just their base defense that time.
Hey, don't come off on punt stage, stay on. Hey, watch your cable, guys, watch your cable.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 2. That's number 2's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul of the game. That foul will be enforced 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
So Boone goes for a fake punt. They needed 3 yards. They got 2.5. So it's a turnover on downs. And then after the play, they had an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So Union will get 15 more yards. They snapped that ball to Dylan Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy made a great run, but really didn't have any blocking over there on that right-hand side. And you can see at the end there when the play was over, he was laying on the ground, and he took the ball and laid it over his head, what looked to be like a first down. And maybe that's what Lucas thought, that's where the ball should be spotted. Unfortunate, just gives Union better field position here on first down with over 2 minutes, 2-minute offense, and he got 29 yards to go. So
the Bears are going to, looks like all the starters are out there. Chandler, Bostic. Keith Chandler has 3 touchdowns here in the first half, over 150 yards rushing for 28 in blue. Bostic is going to throw it. He's going to go deep. He's got a man open. It's a touchdown. Union, this one going to Carlos Anderson. I've never seen a defensive end lined up at a receiver like that running go patterns.
Hey, when you have a defensive end that fast and has hands, I mean, you got to use him on offense.
His second touchdown of the game. Bostic, a beautiful pass to Carlos Anderson, 29-yard touchdown pass.
And you can see just Mackin's protection that time, lays it up, Anderson gets underneath it. 6 more points, 1 play.
Cameron Bishop's going to have to ice his leg down tomorrow. How many extra points he's been kicking here? That's his 6th one of the half. It's 42-0 Union. We'll take a timeout on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Catch the region's best plays and your team's final scores on Friday Night Huddle with the News 5 sports team every Friday night during News 5 at 11. Sponsored by Ingalls, Champion Chevrolet, Citizens Bank, and Spivey and King and Spivey. The Tennessee High Vikings versus the Virginia High Bearcats are Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, September 19th on News 5 WCYB. Join the News 5 sports team as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Pregame coverage begins at 7 p.m. Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Outstanding plays are made by outstanding players. Join us on Fox 39 News at 10 every Wednesday night as we unveil our Player of the Week.
News 5 Sports Player of the Week is sponsored by Toyota.
There's Carlos Anderson, a well-deserved break after his 2nd touchdown. He is more than... There's Keith Chandler also. I think those guys, the way they're sitting, they might be done for the night.
Definitely relaxing on the bench. We'll take it easy right here.
2:28 left here in the first half. Boone's going to return this one out across the 25-yard line. Goes Dylan Murphy. He gets taken down about the 27. So those guys that were just getting a quick break, because Chandler and Anderson are coming out there. You figure these guys, I guess, will probably finish out the half.
Yeah. You know, Murphy, he bobbled the ball there a little bit, but he was able to get on upfield and get good field position, starting field position for the Trailblazers here.
I'm sure it's tough for Travis Turner, though, because last week, you know, as you said, his starters did not play a snap in the second half.
Yep.
Looking like that's going to not happen again tonight.
So in 2 weeks, they played really one ball game.
Starnes is going to get the carry, and guess who? Anderson on the tackle after a gain of 1.
Yeah, keeping it on the ground, get that clock running here. Get out of here, go to the locker room, regroup. Hopefully better things will happen for the Trailblazers coming out in the second half. I think Union has called a timeout here.
So the Bears trying to get the ball back here before halftime. Again, probably, even though it's 42-0, I'm sure Coach Turner is looking at it as, hey, this is a situation we could be in down the line in the season where we need to try and get the ball back, see how the offense does with no time left.
I think that they're going to stop the run here. Just like I don't see Daniel Boone trying to throw it deep right now. Of course, they might surprise everybody here. I'm sure he's telling guys, don't give up a long pass. Don't let anybody get behind you.
These Union fans are going to enjoy this one tonight because, again, this is their only home game in the month of September. Union's schedule really kind of strange. 4 of their first 5 on the road. And of course, the good news of that is 4 of their last 5 are here at Bullitt Park.
Yeah, when it gets a little messy later in the season, they're home, they're happy, getting playoffs time.
A couple guys in motion for Boone, going from left to right. Stone
looks like a wheel route down the right sideline.
Gets brought down from behind by Carlos Anderson, with some great speed there as he shows off and chases Stone down from behind.
Yeah, that's the reason he's running deep pass patterns down the field.
Another timeout by Union, their second here.
Fly pattern down the field, boom, runs him down from behind. How great it is to have a defensive end with that much speed coming off the ball, reading the pass, your quarterback's running away from him, and he's maybe leave an extra guy in to block.
Anderson listed at 6'3", 205.
And it's 205 that can move. And then on the other side, the defensive end, Polier. I mean, they've got two great defensive ends.
Matthew Poulier, I'm assuming he's got to be the younger brother of Mason Poulier, who played here a couple years ago. He was a heck of a football player here at Union.
Yes, and I believe he's playing in college right now. But I'm going to try to figure that out here, find out. Outstanding player.
So 3rd and 9, Union has one timeout left. They're trying to get this ball back one last time here in the first half. We'll see if Boone puts it in the air. Stone in the quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Starnes on 3rd and 9. Starnes has some running room. He's going to be short of a first down, but it's going to be a little bit closer. And as Union does take their final timeout, now why don't we go back, Coach, and look at your keys to the game prior to the game, see how it has played out here in the first half.
Well, you know, one of the big keys on defense there for Union was to make first down 3 yards or less. They've been able to do that. Don't give up the long pass over the top. They've been able to do that. So, and a key that the Trailblazers had to have was to move the chains and get first down, keep that clock running so the ball doesn't go back to Union. And when Union's offense gets the ball, we can see what's happening here in the first half. They're scoring touchdowns. 42 points in the first half. Unbelievable. And you've got 2 turnovers. There was 2 possessions that Boone got the ball that they didn't have a chance to score on.
And really, Daniel Boone, again, the 2 turnovers that they created there by Union, they did not take advantage of those. And then when the offense, they did get first downs on that drive that started the second quarter. They took about 6 minutes off the clock, but they just weren't able to finish once they drove inside the 20-yard line.
And a big one there, Coach Turner is talking about control the line of scrimmage, and that's what they've done tonight, really on both sides of the ball.
4th and 2, Boone's offense. See if they can pick up a first down. Union has no timeouts left, so if the Bears get a stop, they'll get great field position, have plenty of time, or if Boone gets a first down, they could pretty much run out the clock here. Fleming's going to go out left. Looks like he's going to have enough room for the first down. Drew Fleming gets it. A helmet comes off for a Boone lineman, but a Spivey, King and Spivey first down for Boone, and that will allow them to kind of take a breath and, if they want to, run out the clock here in the first half.
Look like they're changing the formation. And looks like a passing formation maybe. Usually when Jackson's come into ball game, unless they're going to flip-flop that pair formation where they just got the first down on. I'm sure Coach would like to keep it on the ground and keep that clock running. But Jackson's in the game now. And usually when he comes in the game, number 88, they spread things out. And once again, they spread it out. He's a wide receiver out here on this outside.
1:30 remaining. First down for the Trailblazers. Stone is going to, no, that's not Stone. That was Fleming.
Yeah, looked really like a quarterback draw. You know, got 4 wideouts. Looks like a quarterback draw. He steps back, and then, yeah, that was their quarterback draw play right there. You can see the big guy in Durant there in the middle making the stop.
A gain of 5 for Fleming is now we're under a minute remaining here in the first half. Fleming is going to look to throw it this time, but he's going to be escaping some pressure. He maybe gets back close to the original line of scrimmage. He might have lost a yard.
Yeah, he did a great job. You might call him Houdini on that play because he got away from 2 defensive ends. Polier was coming up over there on the outside on the right, and then coming up behind once again was Anderson.
The Trailblazers have to run one more play. There's about a 7-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. Union cannot stop it.
Yeah, Union's really backed up on defense. They've got 4 guys. You can throw it underneath, but you're not throwing it over our heads.
Boone's going to just keep it on the ground here. That's Starnes, and that will likely be the final play of the first half. A first half that was all Union as they lead 42-0 over the Daniel Boone Trailblazers.
Making that last tackle of the half, the guy that scored all the touchdowns in the first half, Chandler, number 28. I mean, scores touchdowns on offense, makes the last tackle of the half on defense.
And we're going to catch up with Travis Turner, the head coach of the Union Bears, to get his thoughts before he goes into the locker room to talk to his team. Up 42-0, a game, again, that started with 3 turnovers in the first minute of the game. but Union did settle down after that. Keith Chandler there, number 28, had an excellent first half with 3 touchdowns.
They can stand behind her. Travis, you're going to this camera.
42-0 Union in their home opener over Daniel Boone. And we're joined now by Travis Turner, head coach of the Union Bears. Coach, a wild start to this game, 3 turnovers in less than a minute, but your team settled down. What did you like about your offense after you had those 2 early turnovers?
Yeah, I thought we bounced back. We gave them 2 gifts there starting the game off, and we got to do a little better job coaching that up, getting our guys ball security drills. And I thought our offensive line's done a good job on pass protection. Cam's done a good job hitting the guys when they're open and making plays with his legs.
You know, Coach, that was one thing we emphasized at the beginning of the game for you guys on offense was control the line of scrimmage, which you have done in the preseason and last week, and you're doing it again tonight. So hats off to those offensive linemen.
Yeah, that's the key, man. You got to have to win in football games. You got to be good up front, offense and defensive line. And we've got a good group right now. We got some kids that are working hard. Got some good seniors in there, and Chris May and Jacob Horton and Braden Chandler, 3 good seniors.
Coach, thank you for your time and best of luck in the second half.
All right, thank you.
That's Travis Turner, head coach of the Union Bears. Coming up next, the Powell Valley Bank halftime report.
That guy's.
May not feel this way now, but one day, maybe in 2 weeks, maybe even 2 years, you'll be ready to reach out,
to ask for help, to make a change. You'll have days that shine and days you're going to feel lost.
But this time, it's different.
When you're ready, we're here.
Where people are important.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey King & Spivey.
In East Tennessee, football is more than a game. It's our community, it's our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together. So when you're hungry, make the call we always make. Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Johnny Brusco's, proud partner of ETSU football.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community. Welcome to the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report.
Welcome back to Bullitt Park. It is 42-0 Union over Daniel Boone at halftime. The Union marching band is on the field. They are just getting set to start their show. We'll take a listen. we have a message from our friends with Powell Valley Bank.
Hi, I'm Tiffany from Powell Valley National Bank, and we are a proud sponsor of many events in Big Stone Gap, including the Blue Highway Festival. I have two of my friends with me here tonight, Tracy from Tracy's Lawn and Ugly Mug, and also Steve Lawson, our town manager, to tell you more about this year's festival.
Thanks, Tiffany. As you guys know, Virginia's for music lovers, and this October 8th through the 12th, Blue Highway Fest is back in Big Stone Gap, and it's better than ever. From the very start, this festival was making waves, winning the IBMA New Festival of the Year award, and it just keeps growing. Get ready for incredible mountain music, fans from across the globe, and those breathtaking fall colors that make Big Stone Gap the place to be this time of year. It's not just music, it's a celebration that fuels our community and lifts up our local businesses.
We meet so many people who stop by our coffee shop, especially on Sunday mornings during our coffee shop church service, and it's always a joy to connect with folks from all across the country.
Don't miss Blue Highway Fest. Grab your tickets, check out our daily lineups, and learn more about the artists at BlueHighwayFest.com. Huge thanks to Powell Valley National Bank for sponsoring Blue Highway Fest and everything else Big Stone Gap.
And thank you to our friends with Powell Valley Bank. The halftime show returns after this from Bullitt Park.
At Kia of Johnson City, finding the perfect Kia for your lifestyle is easy. Our dedicated finance experts are here to help no matter your budget. And our elite service team keeps your Kia running like new. Kia of Johnson City. We want to see you in a Kia.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center in Johnson City is the trusted union for skilled plumbers, pipe fitters, HVAC service technicians, and skilled workers. Local 538 provides top-tier training, certifications, and safety standards, ensuring our members are job-ready and debt-free from that education. Contractors get a reliable workforce that gets the job done right the first time. We're building our country with pride and professionalism. Local 538, skilled, trained, union strong.
Hey, what's up, roomie? I got us some Jersey Mike subs.
Danny DeVito? Are you my freshman roommate?
And that doesn't matter. This is a Jersey Mike's commercial where the subs matter most. I mean, look how big that is. We can eat that for lunch and for dinner. Hey, we eat that. Hey, who let the rents in? You want a Jersey Mike's?
Introduce us to your new roommate.
Mom, it's Danny DeVito.
That's mine. Don't touch it. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
From the first day of kindergarten to your senior year, we make sure every milestone is remembered. Your journey is our journey. Visit jhacompany.com to learn more.
The time to buy a new Ram is now at Lonesome Pine CDJR in Big Stone Gap. 2025 Ram Rebel 1500 up to $7,800 off. 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn up to $4,000 off and more.
Drive little, save a lot.
You're watching the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report. The Tennessee Army National Guard.
Friday night rivals, and that means our coin toss sponsor, the Tennessee Army National Guard, and joining us again, Sergeant Clifton. And this week we're going to talk about the things that go on within the Guard. Tell me what you have going on now.
Yeah, so the National Guard, is a unique branch of service that most people don't realize is different. They typically see this uniform and they think U.S. Army. But ultimately, the National Guard is actually a community and state-based service. Our goal is to help citizens of the state of Tennessee become better, more productive citizens within the state of Tennessee. Not only do we've talked about the educational benefits and how we can help the drive to 55, but we also have missions and we help our communities here. So let's think Gatlinburg fires. Obviously, in East Tennessee, the fires that happened in Gatlinburg is something that really sticks in the mind. It was the Tennessee National Guardsmen that were out there that were helping rescue those individuals, the helos that were flying over, rescuing people as well, and then handing out water, food, blankets, and trying to help the citizens of the area overcome the issues and the heartbreaking issues that took place. We also have our federal mission. So you see the uniform and you think Army, and you think those missions overseas. And we have that ability to go over and execute those missions should the president call upon the governor of Tennessee and ask for their help. So we do overseas, we do here in the state, but our primary goal is to help the citizens of the state of Tennessee.
We are pleased to be joined now by Leanne Sturgill, the Spanish teacher and Student Government Association lead sponsor from Union High School. She's joined by some of her SGA members. And Leanne, thanks for joining us. Can you just tell me a little bit about what you guys do in the student government and some different events you guys will participate in?
Yes, thank you for having us. So the SGA is the Student Government Association. We have some amazing student athletes that serve for their class, and we put on all of our pep rallies, our homecoming events, and we work really closely with our community to do some outreach projects.
I know sports are very big at Union, especially football here tonight. What does it mean for the students to be a part of this community on Friday nights and even the week leading up to games?
Oh, there's nothing like Friday Night Lights here in Bullitt Park, so we're super excited, and all week, you know, we've been pumping up the kids, and we like to promote a lot of school spirit, and we're thankful for our community. Everybody gets behind us, so it's amazing.
What does it do for these kids once they get out of high school? It seems like the tradition never graduates. You hear that at Union. It feels like once a Bear, always a Bear. Is that the case?
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Once a Bear, always a Bear. It's a family.
Well, Leanne, thank you so much for the time. Congratulations to you and your students, and best of luck the rest of the season. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right, that is Leanne Sturgill, the Spanish teacher and Student Government Association lead sponsor here at Union High School. The Powell Valley National Bank halftime show will continue after this.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
Football is more than a game. It's our community.
And at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of it.
Make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Proud partner of ETSU football.
From the first day of kindergarten to your senior year, we make sure every milestone is remembered. Your journey is our journey. Visit jhacompany.com to learn more.
There's a reason why Toyota is America's best-selling retail brand. It's the quality, dependability, and reliability that you expect from Toyota. And that starts right here in the USA, where Toyota has invested over $49 billion into 11 different manufacturing plants, including the newest one, a battery plant for its electrified vehicles. There are now 13 different Toyotas built in the USA, with more on the way. America drives Toyota. Let's go places.
Yeah. Hi, honey. I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice-baked potatoes? Mm-hmm. Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food, too.
You're watching the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report.
Welcome back. We got some highlights to show here, and this was a wild and wacky start. Union fumbled the opening kickoff. Then Daniel Boone on their second play threw an interception. Then Union fumbled it again. So we had 3 turnovers in less than a minute to start this game. But then Union's offense finally settled down, and Cam Bostic got going with his legs, and then Keith Chandler followed.
Yeah, you can see Chandler right here reverse the field, turns on some speed, gets up, does a little hurdle right at the end zone, gets in for another 6.
And then we had another turnover, the 5th of the game. Led to another touchdown, this one by Bostic running in and making 14-0.
Yeah, great run that time. And now here we got a pass, getting upfield. Didn't get in the end zone, but set up the next play for a touchdown.
Chandler, this is his second of the game, making it 21-0. Then Bunch with a little pop pass. He goes down inside the 5-yard line. Then Carlos Anderson, he scored. That's his first touchdown. That made it 28-0. And Keith Chandler here breaking a couple tackles, goes 68 yards for the touchdown. And after a run like this, Keith Chandler said, I need a pizza break.
Yeah, Johnny Brusco's would be nice.
Is sponsored by Johnny Brusco's Pizza, your neighborhood pizzeria.
Game day's all about having the right plan. This is my winning formation.
And here's how you run it. 1 large pizza and 8 wings for $24.99. We call it the Coach's Combo.
Trust me, this is a play you run every time.
Johnny Brusco's, your game day headquarters.
And go Bucks.
Game day starts at Johnny Brusco's.
Thanks for watching the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy-efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more. We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center in Johnson City is the trusted union for skilled plumbers, pipe fitters, HVAC service technicians, and skilled workers. Local 538 provides top-tier training, certifications, and safety standards, ensuring our members are job-ready and debt-free from that education. Contractors get a reliable workforce that gets the job done right the first time. We're building our country with pride and professionalism. Local 538, skilled, trained, union strong.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
For over 135 years, Powell Valley National Bank has stood with our communities. From the small businesses on Main Street to the schools where tomorrow's leaders are learning and growing, this fall we're proud to cheer on our local high school football teams across Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee. Because when our students succeed, our communities win. Powell Valley National Bank, committed to the people, the pride, and the future of our hometowns. Your community, with the bank that knows you since 1888.
A beautiful shot of the moon here in Southwest Virginia on the first Friday in the month of September. Here's our first half stats, dominated by Union. The Bears almost 300 yards of offense, and they only had the ball for 5.5 minutes in the first half, 11 first downs. Now we have some of the best highlights from Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals.
The best Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals highlights from across the country.
And here comes Khalil Taylor. Welcome to the Rams, Mr. Khalil. He can fly. There goes Khalil Taylor without his team. Here goes Khalil. Across midfield. The kicker to beat. Khalil Taylor. Welcome to Pine Richland, young man. Anything you can do, I can do better. DZ.
Trying to find somebody. Good coverage there. Here comes Agent Zero with a big hit. Wow. Justin Hartley came in and laid down the leather old school style.
Facing some pressure, Lawrence with the catch and the moves. Gets past midfield and more. Another move. 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Starting the fourth quarter, Brantley going long. Trying for a home run hit, and as he makes the catch. Yes, he does. Great catch by Keita Rego into the red zone, and that's how you ignite a crowd to start the fourth quarter.
From 59 yards, hold is good, kicks on the way, and he drilled it. With room to spare, Tommy Baccaro extends the drill with a
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
The Union Bears back on the field here as they're going to maybe do some stretching here before there's Daniel Boone on the far side. And they did put 3 more minutes back on the clock here before they'll start the second half. So we'll have a message from the local 538 Union Hall right now.
Local 538, skilled, trained, Union strong.
I realized what the union brings to a company. And what they bring is fully trained employees. As a contractor, I don't hire people, go through the interview and hire them off the streets and then have to put them through some training program. I can call up the union hall and I can tell them I need 5 plumbers and I need them Monday. Oh, and I need a foreman. Every single employee that gets on my site already has OSHA 10 training, every one of them, including the apprentices. The foreman, I request they have a 30-hour OSHA, because not only is the work important, the safety is. So using union employees, I realized would be advantageous as a small company. As a small company, I cannot afford to do all that training. I cannot afford to do all that vetting. And that doesn't even go into the fact that every single employee I have, they all have health insurance. They all have a retirement. And you know what? As a small business, I don't have to hire a team to handle their health insurance. I don't have to worry about the HIPAA issues they call the hall. So I can play with the big dogs out there as a company. But I have all the strength and power of a big dog, and I'm still a small business.
Local 538, skilled, trained, Union strong.
Thank you to Kia of Johnson City for sponsoring our Facebook, YouTube, and WCYB.com live stream. So many different ways you can watch this game. If you're at another game, if you're at home, if you're traveling, wherever, thank you to Kia of Johnson City for sponsoring our Facebook Live and YouTube Live, as well as our stream on WCYB.com. All right, Coach, 42-0 here at halftime. What's the message if you're Daniel Boone? We'll start with this big deficit here.
Well, Coach is trying to, sock them up into the locker room at halftime. He's trying to tell them, guys, let's go out. Let's play a good second half. Forget about the first half. We don't want to make any mistakes. Let's get our blocks, stay with our blocks a little longer, see if we can't move the ball, get into the end zone.
Now, if you're Union 42-0, are the starters ever seen the field here, or are you just look at some young guys now?
When I coached, I always let the starters play one series when we were up like this at halftime. I always let them play one series, offense, defense. But last week, Coach Turner didn't do that. He was up big on Lehigh, and the starters didn't play the second half. So that might happen again tonight. I'm not for sure.
Union will kick off here to start the second half, so we will see if Union calls it early for the starters or if they come out, maybe play one series. But if nothing else, the younger kids for the second straight week can get a lot of playing time, a lot of experience.
A lot of playing time, and some of those guys on the second team fighting for a position, work their way up to get more playing time with the first unit. But you got to remember, they play Graham next week, so they might want these starters to go another series because next week I'm sure they're going to be playing 4 quarters.
And we are underway here in the second half. This kickoff fielded at the 20-yard line, out across the 35.
Great return that time by Lucas. Able to find a little seam there in the middle. Best return of the night.
Michael Lucas.
Oh, we got a lot of young faces out there on defense. Well, I see a lot of starters out there on defense.
I think it might be a combination of
giving some people a break and other people are in there.
yes. It's going to be a handoff on first down for the Trailblazers to Fleming.
Fleming running hard over there on the right-hand side. Not a lot there, but got all the yardage he could get. Fleming's a really good running back. He's just up against a really tough defense. You can see his moves, moving left to right, keeping the feet going, trying to find a hole.
A lot of new faces in here for Union, some of their starters.
Yeah, that wasn't what the Trailblazers were looking for there.
Be third down for Daniel Boone and 14.
Spread things out here a little bit. Stone's looking to the right.
Stone, plenty of time, going to fire out to the right. That one is incomplete. And of course, with the score being what it is right now, we will have a running clock here for the second half as that pass is intended for Walker Barton.
Yeah, he plays safety, and Stone actually looked at him before the play to say, hey, we're on the same page here. Just couldn't get it to him that time. So it comes up with the first punt of the second half.
Cam Maddox is back, and Cam Boston was not out on defense. I think his night is over, and that punt is dropped. And that's going to be good field position for Union after the special teams mistake by Daniel Boone. Judah Jackson dropped it.
I believe that was Potter in there making another big play. Basically what was going on that time, they just sent their ends upfield to make sure he punted the ball, and then the punter dropped it, and they're there to make the stop. They didn't have a block on. It wasn't that they were going to block a punt. It was just to make sure that you punt the ball. And so we have great field position here on this first drive for Union in the second half.
Abe Hall will be the new quarterback for Union, the 6'2 junior, number 12.
They got a lot of new players in there now. Jones is a running back. He started as a receiver.
And this handoff is going to go to Caden Dillman, starting defensive lineman, getting some carries here in the second half.
Yeah, we was talking about that number there on the defensive line, and of course, when you're a second-team running back, you want a running back number, so he's 5 on the defensive line, 5 in the backfield. Makes a lot of sense. And a hard run, by the way. Second and short.
Dillman, a sophomore. That's going to be a Window World first down.
Running hard over there on that left-hand side. You can see there's a little room there for Lomax to hit it up in there. Was able to pick up a first down. Second offense moving the ball down the field.
Elijah Lomax, sophomore. He's the younger brother of Xavier Lomax, who was a great player here at Union several years ago. Inside the Toyota red zone are the Bears. This time it's going to be Dillman. Dillman fighting for yards inside the 10, down to the 7.
Yeah, great run over there on the right-hand side that time. Got some new linemen in the game on offense. Wharton there, he was the center, and he's moved over to a tackle now. Getting a play call, getting back in there.
Union's second team offense looking to find the end zone here. Second down. It's going to be a throw by Hall. It's complete, and in for the touchdown are the Union Bears. This one is Rayvon Jones, the junior, with the touchdown catch.
Yeah, he gets some work with the first team. That time put a little move down there. Great pass right there, and then get Jones the ball out there. Was able to use a move here and get into the end zone. First score of the second half.
Abe Hall with the touchdown pass to Rayvon Jones makes it 48-0 Union.
I'm sure he was excited about Hall was about Coach letting him throw the football.
Bishop's extra point is up. It is good. It's 49-0 Union over Daniel Boone. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
We have driven a lot of Toyotas over the years. For quality, dependability, and value, you can't beat them.
Like this Camry, the newest version of America's best-selling car.
Now it's 100% hybrid with more standard power, better handling, and available all-wheel drive.
This Camry XSE gets 47 mpg, and it comes with a 12.3-inch touchscreen and Toyota Safety Sense 3.0.
Get 4.75 APR financing on a new 25 Camry or lease a Camry for $279 a month.
Toyota, let's go places.
For over 135 years, Powell Valley National Bank has stood with our communities. From the small businesses on Main Street to the schools where tomorrow's leaders are learning and growing, this fall we're proud to cheer on our local high school football teams across Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee. Because when our students succeed, our communities win. Powell Valley National Bank, committed to the people, the pride, and the future of our hometowns. Your community, with the bank that knows you since 1888.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week, celebrating excellence in academics and athletics.
From Union, our honoree is Kaylee Rutherford. Kaylee plays basketball, volleyball, and softball for the Bears and earned first-team All-Region honors on the Diamond. She has a 4.1 GPA and serves as a youth mentor and also delivers meals for the local food bank.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Welcome back to Bullitt Park. 7 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Union on top 49-0. Abe Hall just threw a touchdown pass to Rayvon Jones for the first points here of the second half. This kick going to go through the legs into the end zone.
Official ball's dead, bringing it out to the 20.
Coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll have our school bus stop of the game. Remember, the law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. Coming up, we'll have our school bus stop of the game. Daniel Boone, their third game of the season here tonight for Union, just their second game with Virginia starting a week behind Tennessee. I know a lot of coaches in Virginia wish they would move that start back a week to when Tennessee starts, or up a week.
Yeah, you'd like to get it on the same schedule. If you can do that, it makes it a lot easier scheduling games rather than being off a week. Great run by Boone right there on that up the middle and sort of to the left-hand side, picking up good yardage on first down that time. I believe that was Starnes.
Another issue too it does, especially for smaller schools, when you have football season going to the second weekend in December, then it runs into basketball season, and it's kind of a snowball effect.
Yes, and then with a good team, when they're in the state playoffs, they've already played their first basketball game, and you've got guys playing in the state championship in football who's on the basketball team.
Starnes on second down. Looks like he is enough for the first down for Daniel Boone.
Yeah, it's crucial. Clocks are running. It's a great push over there on the left-hand side that time. See Coach Jenkins there. He was clapping his hands. He's happy with that first down. Keep the chains moving.
A Window World first down for the Trailblazers. Coach Jenkins has been the head coach at Daniel Boone since 2004. First and 10, 6:29 remaining here in the third quarter. A bit of a high snap. Fleming does a good job to catch it, but he's going to lose a couple yards on the play.
Yeah, penetration by the defense that time. The play was busted up in the backfield, like you said, by the snap, but he was able to pull it down to hang on to it. these young guys out there. I think it was 14 Burke getting up in there that time. So.
He lost a 2 2nd and 12 for the Trailblazers. Fleming's going to hand this one off. A lot of blue jerseys getting to the football.
Yeah, stopped right at the line of scrimmage there. It was just a regular dive play over here on the right-hand side. Nothing going, so it makes it 3rd and 10. You know, Coach Edwards was talking about that as his defense. The defensive coordinator is 3rd and long. He's got it here with his second team on defense. They got some speed out there on defense right now, too. Just because those guys are second team doesn't mean they're not fast.
They got a lot of good players ahead of them. This is such valuable experience for these young guys to get varsity reps. Nice break on the ball there on the outside by Jones, who had the touchdown catch a minute ago. Gets a pass break up on 3rd and 10.
Yeah, just a little bit, and he would have had a pick 6 that time. Great break on the ball. I think they'll do what they did last time. They're not going to be rushing to block this, but the ends will go to make sure he punts the ball. I know Coach Jenkins is wanting a good snap this time.
Said no pressure.
Just the ends getting upfield to make sure.
And Jones back to return the punt. Rayvon Jones breaking some tackles down near the 40-yard line. Coming up, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game, and there's been a lot to pick from here for the Union Bears. We'll see what our crew comes up with in the fourth quarter for our Toyota drive of the game.
Jones there, he's just a junior, 5'9". He's quick. He's quick.
There's a penalty flag down, so Union might be losing some of this field position.
Holding number 9 of the receiving team. That foul will be assessed 10 yards from the end of the run, 1st down.
Backs him up a little bit, but still great field position. I think you would take this any day of the week at the 50-yard line.
Abe Hall will lead the Bears back on the field for the second time here in the second half. It's going to be a run to Lomax. Elijah Lomax with a nice run inside the 35 down to the 32.
And what was impressive about that run, not only did he pick up a lot of yardage and get a 1st down, but the way he finished the run.
We got a timeout by Daniel Boone, so while there's a timeout, we'll take a timeout here on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
This is my winning play.
A large pizza and 8 wings, the coach's combo.
Run it every time.
Johnny Brusco's, your game day headquarters.
Game day starts at Johnny Brusco's.
May not feel this way now, but one day, maybe in 2 weeks, maybe even 2 years, you'll be ready to reach out,
to ask for help, to make a change. You'll have days that shine and days you're going to feel lost.
But this time, it's different.
When you're ready, we're here.
The first ever matchup between Union and Daniel Boone. Of course, these two teams will play again next year in gray. Hall's going to throw it here on 2nd and 7.
Now he's going to decide to run it. Abe Hall gets out of bounds. Going to be a couple yards. Hall's going to throw it here on 2nd and 7. Now he's going to decide to run it. Abe Hall gets out of bounds. Going to be a couple yards short, I think, of the first down.
Yeah, Hall was showing some speed over there on that sideline, cutting it up, picking up a lot of yardage. Like you said, Casey, just a little short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and short.
You mentioned earlier Union has a huge game next week against Graham. That game's actually going to be played on Thursday night, and the game will be played at Tazewell High School because Graham used to play at Mitchell Stadium. They shared that with Bluefield, West Virginia, but they could not come to an agreement, so now they're having to play their games at Graham High School, but they don't have any lights, so they have to play a lot of Saturday afternoon games, but they are playing a couple at other stadiums during the week, and one of them is this Union game on Thursday, so really you think the top 2 teams in Region 2D going at it next Thursday.
Thursday night football, you know, it's great. Like ESPN made Thursday night football famous.
And, you know, really for high school, I mean, it is week 3, but this is a huge game because whoever wins that game will be inside track to the #1 seed in the playoffs.
Yeah, that puts them in the driver's seat, home field advantage when it gets down here in November. And I'm sure both teams are going to be fighting it out next Thursday night.
This pass here by Abe Hall on the outside is going to Caden Keith.
Yeah, Caden Keith that time caught the ball, made a little move there, going inside, then back outside. Picked up some positive yardage there, a little short swing pass.
There's a replay, this one to Keith. He is a sophomore.
Hall got rid of the ball quick. He's got some zip on the ball, Hall does. Yeah, got to be excited there.
Inside the Toyota red zone are the Bears at the 16-yard line. As we're approaching 1 minute remaining here in the 3rd quarter, we now have a running clock. This is going to be a handoff for the first time.
And we got a flag on the play over there. It was just a run off a tackle right there. Great defense. They stopped them at the line of scrimmage that time. Defensive end coming in there looked like charging hard. I believe that was Kirkland, number 25.
Dylan Collins had the carry, his first of the night for Union, a 5'9" junior.
Yeah, Starnes coming up. They
personal foul, face mask, defense,
whoa,
number 56. That's half the distance to the goal. He'll be first down.
Yeah, that's a big one. I don't think he didn't have to get his hands on the face mask that time. They had him stopped at the line of scrimmage. Give him a first down. 1st and goal inside the 10.
We'll see if Dylan Collins gets another carry, number 17. That was his first one of the game. It looks like now Union's actually under their 3rd string of backs. Hall is going to throw it here across the middle. It is dropped.
Yeah, a little slant pass in there. It was wide open in between the zone coverage down there that time. Wasn't able to come away with it.
That was Lomax, the intended target.
Yeah, Lomax would like to have that one back. Hall zipped it in there.
The game clock and play clock are just about the same, so Union probably going to have to run one more play here in the 3rd quarter. A 2nd and goal for the Bears.
Same formation.
Potter and Collins in the backfield. It's going to be Potter getting the carry, and Abe Potter into the end zone. A well-deserved touchdown for a man who has had some big special teams plays tonight. Abe Potter, the sophomore, finds the end zone.
Yeah, Potter's had an outstanding game on special teams and here on offense and on defense there with the stop on the punt a while ago.
That makes it 55-0 Union. And Cameron Bishop will be in to attempt his 8th extra point.
You know, you don't want to jinx the kicker, but do you want to say that he's made 7 in a row?
I didn't. You just said that.
Oh.
Bishop, oh my goodness, the jinx is alive and well.
I can't believe that.
55-0 Union after the 3rd quarter. You're watching Friday Night Rivals.
High School Spotlight is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
Okay, what I do is I'm out and about seeing businesses and things like that, and I go in and I talk to them and offer them a chance to be a game ball sponsor for that night. I love the community. I love being out and about. I love being working around kids. I like to support them in all that they do. Seeing those kids out there working in the community, then you see them out here playing on the football field or on the basketball court. That's what I like to see. It's a blessed experience that I have when I'm out and I get to see, you know, what it takes to pull this together, and the support is overwhelming.
First and foremost, the businesses that sponsor us, every penny that they sponsor goes directly to the schools. It's just something to really be proud to be a part of something bigger than yourself and to be able to help a lot of people at the same time. And I think with what we do, that it helps the kids, but it also helps the businesses in the community. So satisfying just to be able to be a small part in the community, and to be recognized for it is great. I really appreciate, you know, the Union High School administration for doing that.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter here on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals. Union on top 55-0 over Daniel Boone. Coach Turner has to be pleased with how his team, other than the start there, and he said they got a little loose there at the turnovers, and they'll clean that up, and they're going to have to, because next week, if they turn it over twice against Graham, they probably are going to have a hard time winning that game.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same results as tonight. They're playing one of the best teams in Southwest Virginia. Of course, Union, people are saying they're the best team. Some say Abington's the best team. Other people say Graham's the best team. But you're going to have two of the top teams hitting it off next week at Tazewell on a Thursday night.
Yeah, in Class 2, until somebody beats Graham in the playoffs, you have to say the G-men are the favorites. I mean, we've seen it a couple years ago. Union beat them in the regular season. Graham came here and won in the region championship game. And Coach Turner told me, he said, Graham's the one team that's not intimidated coming here to Bullitt Park. They have had some success here as we get this kickoff return by Dylan Murphy. We've got a helmet off and a flag.
Travion, it's Travion.
Yeah, we had two players there going at it at about the 25-yard line, and they were locked up, and you could see we got probably going to be an unsportsman against Union. They were just pushing and shoving, got a hold of each other's face masks there. We'll see what they call.
Personal foul, face mask, kicking team. That 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run, first down.
Daniel Boone gets some pretty good field position here as we're 10 seconds into the fourth quarter. This ball is going to go out across the 50-yard line, inside the 45.
Yeah, definitely their best field position tonight. They're in Union's territory here on a kickoff return, and the penalty added on to it.
Be a run into the line on first down for the Trailblazers, and things get no easier for Daniel Boone because next week they return home to play Sevier County, who is the #1 team in the state and the defending 5A state champions.
Oh my goodness, and you try to recover from a game like this, playing one of the top AA teams in the state of Virginia. Now you go back and you play the #1 team in Tennessee. Yeah.
Who has a Power 4 quarterback, likely. I think he's just a junior, the starting quarterback for Sevier County. Of course, last year they won a 5A state title, so it's going to be a tough, even tougher game next week for Daniel Boone against the Smoky Bears as we get another run up the middle there by Reed McNeely.
Yeah, when you're talking about 5A, you're talking about a lot more students, and probably should be faster, stronger. You know, more people are just working on one sport now, especially big linemen. Some of the skilled people in the weight room, speed camps. Yeah, it's not getting any easier for the Trailblazers next week.
3rd and 3 for Daniel Boone. We got a first down by Starnes. Stones near the 30-yard line. All first downs here in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Spivey, King, and Spivey.
Yeah, he hit it off that right-hand side over there. They had an H-back over there. He came across the formation and blocked to the left, and Starnes made a good run there. You can see him going off the field, hobbling there just a little bit.
Brady Starnes, the senior, has had a lot of tough yards, tough carries tonight in between the tackles.
I believe he sat down over there. He's probably got a cramp. Looked like he was pulling back his foot there. Got a cramp in the calf muscle.
First down for the Trailblazers at the 30-yard line of Union. Stone, nice little pass and some room on the outside, inside the 10. That was Dominic Adams with the reception inside the 10. It'll be first and goal for the Trailblazers.
And Keith came across the field that time. He said he saved a touchdown. They wouldn't have counted for a back out of the backfield. Stone made a real good play. Watch him just shovel this forward right here. Boom. Great run getting up the field.
Adams takes a big hit but holds on to it. Inside the Toyota red zone is Daniel Boone, first and goal from the 9-yard line with 9 minutes left in the game. And we get a flag. And the Trailblazers are going to back up 5.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense number 86. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. It's still first down.
It's the same play that Starnes ran a while ago. You bring the H-back across the formation, and then you go back over to the weak side. There's a big hole there at that time in the B gap. But had a little movement there. Backed them up 5. Looks like they're in the same formation this time.
From the 14 now, Stone is going to throw it. It is caught inside the 10. So back pretty close to the original line of scrimmage, maybe down to the 8-yard line. And that is Jackson, Judah Jackson.
Yeah, Stone made a really good throw. You can see he just goes down the field, does a little sit-down route right there, catches the ball, tries to turn up field, and he's met by a host of Union Bears there.
Second down, Stone is going to keep it in for the touchdown for Daniel Boone. Rye Stone, the sophomore quarterback, gets the Trailblazers on the board.
Yeah, Stone that time, you can see a really good fake by Stone and the running back as well. Nobody was staying with the quarterback over there on the backside. Good fake, running hard, gets out, cuts upfield. Nobody's there. No end, no linebacker. Somebody on the left
Daniel
side.
Boone's going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well as before this extra point here. It's 55-6 on Friday Night Rivals.
Financial Literacy is sponsored by Blackburn Childers and Stegall.
I'm Sarah Presnell, a tax partner with Blackburn Childers and Stegall. And did you know on July 4th, 2025, President Trump signed into law the One Big Beautiful Bill. And one of the main aspects is that he has said that Social Security income is not taxable. And while that's mostly true, if you make under a certain amount, there is a deduction available for you if you're 65 years or older that will make that income not taxable to you. So this is big, this is important. This will affect a lot of viewers in our area, but there's also a lot of questions about it. And so if you have questions, we urge you to reach out to us. We're happy to help. We've been in this community for over 60 years. And one of the main things that sets us apart from others is that our love for the community and the people in it. So we're here for you if you need us.
Daniel Boone taking their second time out here in the first half. They were, I think, a lineman short for this extra point attempt by Judah Jackson.
Yeah, they're in there now. They got their 7 guys on the ball right now. See if Union tries to block this. They don't look like they're in a big hurry. Hands are coming, maybe on the left side.
Extra point is up. It is no good, wide left. So 55-6. We'll take another timeout here on Friday Night Rivals.
At Kia of Johnson City, finding the perfect Kia for your lifestyle is easy. Our dedicated finance experts are here to help no matter your budget. And our elite service team keeps your Kia running like new. Kia of Johnson City. We want to see you in a Kia.
When it comes to SUVs, more people count on RAV4.
Year after year, this is the best-selling SUV in America.
Toyota RAV4 is so versatile, you've got room for all your stuff.
So you can go back in the woods or out on the town.
This RAV4 is a hybrid EV. It can go over 560 miles without stopping for gas or to recharge.
Get a new 25 RAV4 with 4.75 APR financing.
Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 for $299 a month with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota, let's go places.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
For over 135 years, Powell Valley National Bank has stood with our communities. From the small businesses on Main Street to the schools where tomorrow's leaders are learning and growing, this fall we're proud to cheer on our local high school football teams across Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee. Because when our students succeed, our communities win. Powell Valley National Bank, committed to the people, the pride, and the future of our hometowns. Your community, with the bank that knows you since 1888.
The time to buy a new Ram is now at Lonesome Pine CDJR in Big Stone Gap. 2025 Ram Rebel 1500 up to $7,800 off. 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn up to $4,000 off and more.
Drive a little, save a lot.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Welcome back to Bullitt Park in Big Stone Gap, Virginia. All Bears tonight, 55-6. Daniel Boone just scored their lone touchdown here. The Bears getting it back and going to get some good field position here on the kick return for the Bears. That was Kylan Long. Now we have our stop of the game.
School bus stop of the game. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
And our stop of the game, Coach, I believe you called this was Braxton Bunch.
Yeah, Bunch, you could see him wrap him up, then he picks him up and throws him back. Just a great, outstanding defensive play on the best running back from Boone, Fleming. Fleming's had it tough tonight, but he's stayed in the game, the whole game.
7:15 remaining here in this one. All Union. Bears will be 2-0. Daniel Boone will fall to 0-3. Union continues to rotate young guys into the game here, and that looks like that was Kylan Long, a freshman. And this is a broadcaster's worst nightmare now when you get these people in the game who you got to look deep into the roster.
Yeah, and look up every number. And just a really good run on the right tackle. They doubled down there, had a double team block. Linebacker scraped over top, but he was able to stay low, keep his legs churning, and picking up positive yardage.
Kylan Long and Nolan Sweeney are the tailbacks, and Sweeney's going to get the carry.
At that time, basically, they ran the same spot. They had a lead blocker that time. These young guys, they're moving the football. They're excited.
I got a little nugget for you here. In the first half of the season, so first 5 games, Union will play more games at Tazewell High School than they will at Bullitt Park.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he was talking about they play Tazewell.
The week after they play Graham at Tazewell, they play Tazewell at Tazewell.
Yeah, and like you said, only one game here in September.
So the Bears have 2. They're going to make back-to-back trips up to Tazewell, so they'll be very familiar with Route 460.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Seth Pageant, who used to be the coach at Patrick Henry, now at Tazewell in his first year, so it'll be interesting to see what Tazewell's going to look a lot different, I think, than they have in the past.
Yeah, Tazewell, is, what I understand, is going to line up with 2 tight ends, 2 wing backs, a little motion.
Look like Patrick Henry has in the past.
Look like Patrick Henry the last couple of years, and they had really success at Patrick Henry running the football.
2nd and 3 for the Bears inside Boone territory. This is going to be Lomax getting his jersey pulled, but he's churning those legs down to the 35. Time now for our Toyota drive of the game. We're going to go back to the first half, and this drive is going to be started by this great interception by Cam Bostic. That was his 2nd of the game, and then Bostic is going to hit Bunch for a gain of 12. And then Mr. Chandler is going to go 68 yards for his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Just how fast he was able to move his feet from in the hole to outside the hole, turning on the speed and in the end zone.
That was our Toyota drive of the game, as we're now under 5 minutes remaining as the Bears picked up another first down. Of course, Union already 1-0 in the Mountain 7 last week, beating Lehigh. And I have a couple of, including after tonight, they got that Graham and Tazewell, 2 teams from the Southwest District, so they will not play another Mountain 7 game until the end of the month against Central. Nice carry here by Dylan Collins, takes a big hit near the 10-yard line.
And held on to the football. Great run that time. These guys here can block for each other. They're wanting to get in the end zone once again. You know, talking about Mountain 7 football, you know, the people out toward Abington, they think Abington is the best team in the Mountain 7 this year. A lot of people are talking about that. Of course, over here, we mentioned it early, the Union is really excited about their team this year. Coach
the Bears are
excited.
Getting close to the end zone again here. Well, there's another big game tonight involving a team from the Mountain 7. Gate City's playing at Dobbins Bennett for the first time. They're playing Dobbins Bennett for the first time since 1970. That game is 28-20. Dobbins Bennett is up, but it's early in the 4th quarter. So Gate City is more than hanging with Dobbins Bennett tonight.
Oh, that's sort of a little surprising to me, as the size of Dobbins Bennett and a 2A school. Gate City, but that just tells you how tough the Mountain 7 is this year.
Bears with a touchdown. This one going to Nolan Sweeney, 26. That was Kylan Long with the touchdown.
Once again, just base football, running over off the right-hand side. Got good blocking. Was able to get into the end zone.
61-6.
Another touchdown for the Bears.
Kylan Long making his Friday Night Rivals debut, and he gets a touchdown for the freshman.
He's got to be happy.
Cameron Bishop, we're going to get a
timeout. Union.
Timeout by Union. We'll take a timeout here on Friday Night Rivals.
For over 60 years, Blackburn Childers and Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with a personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn Childers and Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey, King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey, King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey, King & Spivey.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more. We install Little, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local window world, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
Toyota Tacoma has been the #1 selling truck in its class for the past 20 years. You want to know how they stay #1?
You give Tacoma a more advanced powertrain. This hybrid iForce Max delivers 326 horsepower.
Tacoma's off-road capabilities are better than ever. And you've got an available 14-inch touchscreen.
Now you can get 2.99 APR financing on a new 25 Tacoma, or lease a Tacoma from just $269 a month.
Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back to Big Stone Gap, Bullitt Park. The Bears called that timeout prior to the extra point. Cameron Bishop, we jinxed him the last time. Well, we didn't. You did. And
what?
He's back, and we're going to take a quick timeout before you can answer.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week, celebrating excellence in academics and athletics. All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Would you like to see your event on News 5?
We'd love to share what's going on in your community.
Just upload about a minute of footage at wcyb.com/chime-in and let us know who gets credit for the footage.
The Tennessee High Vikings versus the Virginia High Bearcats are Toyota's Friday night rivals, September 19th on News 5 WCYB. Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Welcome back. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in this one. You just saw the promo. Remember, we're off next week. NASCAR's in town, so we're taking our bye week a week earlier than usual this year. NASCAR is scheduled, I think NASCAR race is a week earlier than it typically has been in the past. So we're taking our bye week next week, but in 2 weeks, we will have the Battle of Bristol, the VT game. For the first time, I believe, since 2019, Tennessee High and Virginia High will play.
Yeah, you hear a lot of people talk about that. I go to church in Bristol. People at church are talking about it. You got people on both sides of the state line there.
I give major props to Josh Holt and Derek Patterson. Those two coaches know each other, and they're putting this game back on the schedule. Say it's important to the kids, the schools, and as you said, the community. It'll be nice to see those two. They've scrimmaged in the past couple years, but this will be, again, the first time, I believe, in 6 years that the VT game has been held.
Yeah, they were telling me years ago that this is like back in the 70s, that people, they had parades leading up to this game, celebrations all week long. Just like you said, it's a battle for the state line there, both sides of town.
So cannot wait. We've never done that game on Friday Night Rivals. Again, I think the last time they played was our first full season of doing this. So we're really excited to be doing the VT game for the first time on Friday Night Rivals 2 weeks from tonight on September the 19th. As it's not going to be crazy enough in Bristol, it's also the first night of Rhythm and Roots. So, Bristol will be very busy on that Friday night. You get a football game, a lot of music as well. So it's going to be a big place to be on that Friday.
The towns want to be hopping. And with Rhythm and Roots, not only hopping on Friday night with football and music, but on Saturday and Sunday.
Exactly. So you can get a little bit of both there. But the VT game, 2 weeks from tonight, we can't wait to be there. Virginia High did see they won tonight over John Battle 35-0. So the Bearcats are 3-0. Remember, they were one of the few Virginia teams that played a week 0 game against Richland. So the Bearcats are 3-0.
Yeah, they had to get special permission to play that game. Coach Patterson, he's got Graham back at quarterback. So, he's got to be excited about this year's team. Does an excellent job, Coach Patterson and his coaching staff there at Virginia High.
That's Braden Hawkins on the carry for Daniel Boone. Tennessee High is playing Science Hill tonight. Last time I saw that score, Science Hill was up 24-21. So the Vikings hanging with Science Hill.
So the two biggest schools in our area are not putting away their opponent tonight with Science Hill and Dobbins Bennett.
That is correct. if Tennessee High were to lose that game, they would fall to 0-3, but their losses were Westridge, Elizabethton, and potentially Science Hill. But again, that game was so close that it's certainly within the realm of Tennessee High could come back and win that game.
Yeah, you're talking about 3 top-notch football teams there.
This might be the final play of the game right here. This is going to be Hawkins getting tackled for Daniel Boone, and Coach Turner tells his guys, I think he thinks it might be it, but I guess Daniel Boone could run another play. The game clock's at 15 seconds.
They'll have to speed it up to get it in. I don't think Coach Jenkins is worried about running another play. Yeah, they're just taking their time.
And that will be the ball game, 62-6. The final. Union improves to 2-0 with the win over Daniel Boone. We will talk to Travis Turner coming up after this on Friday Night Rivals.
Yeah.
Glad we got Jersey Mike's for the game.
Wait, does our mascot look like Danny DeVito to you?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't matter. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's, where the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what they're all about.
You on the cheer squad?
And upsy daisy. Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, don't worry about me. Focus on those subs. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop, online at eddiestrophies.com.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
At Kia of Johnson City, finding the perfect Kia for your lifestyle is easy. Our dedicated finance experts are here to help no matter your budget. And our elite service team keeps your Kia running like new. Kia of Johnson City. We want to see you in a Kia.
For over 60 years, Blackburn, Childers & Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with a personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn, Childers & Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
Welcome back to Toyota's Friday Night Rivals. Union with the win 62-6 over Daniel Boone, joined now by Travis Turner. He's got his team behind him. Coach, your offense did really well in the first half. I want to ask you about Keith Chandler, number one, on that little hurdle he did on his first touchdown. Was that the highest you've ever seen him jump?
Yeah, he had a nice little hurdle there. That was pretty good. Keith had a great game. Our offensive line, our offensive line gets a lot of credit on that, and our receivers did a good job blocking downfield, and it's a total team win, I think, on all three phases of the game.
Yeah, Coach, you got to be pleased with your defense, just like you said, all three phases. But, hey, that defense, they showed up tonight, too, with that defensive line and the linebackers, the ends. Coach, you're truly blessed with your outstanding speed at defensive ends.
Yeah, we are. We got two really good defensive ends, and Carlos Anderson and Matty Polier, and they get after the quarterback on passing situations, and they're able to play the run well. And our linebacker corps is really good. Played a lot of football the last couple of years, so we're definitely blessed.
What have you learned about your team through the first two games of blowout wins? Your starters haven't played in the second half, but what have you learned about your team so far?
Yeah. First two games, got off to a good start against Lehigh. First game, opening kickoff, and got off to had two turnovers there to start this game off, and I thought our kids overcame that and we bounced back, and we played well throughout the game. Once we got the momentum, we didn't turn it loose.
Well, Coach, give those guys the trophy. Enjoy this win, and good luck next week against Graham.
Yeah, big one next week. Graham, one of the best teams in the state of Virginia. They're well coached, and we got some great athletes, so it's definitely going to be a challenge.
All right, enjoy this one tonight.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, there's Travis Turner, head coach of the Union Bears.
All right, here we go.
They win 62-6 on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals. Want to thank everyone who makes this possible. Toyota, UA Local 538, Window World, Spivey King and Spivey, Food City, the Mountain Area Ford dealers, the Tennessee Army National Guard, Johnny Brusco's Pizza, Johnson City Kia, UVA Wise, Blackburn Childers and Stegall, Jersey Mike's and Eddie's Trophies. Union, their home opener, a rout 62-6 over Daniel Boone. We will see you in 2 weeks for the VT game, Tennessee High and Virginia High. Thank you to Jim Denton, our stat man, our fantastic crew, our drone pilots, Coach James Cawley. I'm Casey Getz. We will see you 2 weeks from tonight in Bristol.